What is going on, everybody? Ooh, plus 14 immediately. Let's see if we can jump into a plus 14. Let's see if we'll get invited to this as well. Plus 17. They are checking RAIDER IO. How is everybody doing today, by the way? Pump King? What's up, Sebastian? How you been, man? Trying to get into some higher keys to see if I can do like some 15s or something like that. What was the other one? Like a 12 and 18. Looking for 2500. I am not 2500 on RAIDER IO. Let's see if they'll invite me. I do have a very high item level. Where are your Christmas lights? I'm gonna go plug them in. I can go plug them in. What is up, Demon Hunter? Oh man, just tons of work keeping busy. Let's see, 14 key push. Is there anything else? There's a 14 dark heart. Next Christmas tree. Thank you. Thank you. I'll light it up right now. Give me a second. Let's see if any of these people invite me. 14 dark heart. Alright. So, it's Christmas time. We want maximum Christmassy. Alright. Alright, give me a second. Maximum Christmas. What's going on, STL? How you doing? No tree at all, Demon Hunter? Nah. Not everybody celebrates, not everybody wants or needs the tree there. Which mount is this? This is the new mount from the raid. It has a chance from dropping from the Fellhounds. I got it last night while raiding with the guild. So it's from the second boss in the new raid. All I need is a Santa hat. I don't own a Santa hat. I have to think about it. I don't own a Santa hat. I already got the beard. That's it. I need to dye the beard white, get the Santa hat, and then on Friday runs, when everybody gets gear, I can be Santa Claus. You haven't caught my VOD? Yeah, man. Yesterday was full normal clear and one heroic boss. So we already got normal down to 1 day or 1 night of raiding. Took about 2.5 hours or so. So 2.5 hours to clear normal. I want to say we had 2 wipes. One on Coven, one on Argus. I think that's it. Just 2 wipes. So yeah, we got it down to one day a week, and then we're gonna start farming out heroic. So tomorrow will be all heroic. You'll watch my reaction today at work, dude. That was a good one. I also got this guy right here. See this 955 chess piece is Agrimar, right? Oh, Demon Hunter. It was also a good day because I also got the weapon, dude. I mean, I don't play DPS warrior, but look at this. Dude, that was good. That was good times. Santa hat or riot? I need to put a Google image right above my head. Just sprinkle it with powdered sugar. The tree? Powdered sugar all over the tree? That's how you get ants, Brittany. Lana, that's how you get ants. Chosen role of marksmanship hunter. Nice. Dude, there's this one hunter that I've been following on Twitter who has been soloing Emerald Nightmare. That's pretty cool for a hunter. You got to kill Agrimar? Nice. Nice, man. Alright. This is a what, like a plus 14 or something, I think? I forgot what plus this is. You would play Fury DPS just to transmog that? I need to get used to it. I need to get used to doing that. Fish feast. Oh, it's a low fish feast. I can tank his arms now? That'd be cool. So what level key is this? Let's see. God. 14. Alright, so this week, the biggest thing you have to note is don't make your pulls too big because we do have raging. And then the only other thing you really have to worry about is not stepping on volcanic. But raging isn't going to be that terrible. Just don't pull anything that like is over maybe like 4 or 5. And that's really it. If you keep your pulls to about 4, you'll be good. You'll be good. No need to worry about it. I do want to stun that. I don't want to get disoriented right now. Let's go ahead and interrupt that one. Perfect. Where are the ads? So the ads are really far away, but I'm still gonna pull this guy back just in case. I don't want to get any like hope of chances of getting these ads. So festive. What's up, Mr. Hand Banana? How you doing? We got full Christmas going here. All right, where are the ads? The ads should be coming. Yeah, that's a good place to pull them, to be fair. No to my beard. Oh, sprinkle powdered sugar all over my beard. That's still how you get ants. That'd be so messy. And then when you try to wash out the sugar, all you'd be doing is just making it regular sugar, and like, no, there'd be sugar all over my beard. Alright, so I really don't want to stand on any of these volcanics. That's going to be the biggest thing that I don't want to do. Raging isn't going to be that bad because I can definitely have demoralizing shout every time there's a raging out. Uh-oh. Alright. That guy hit me. That's an epic sword. It is a pretty cool sword, man. It is a pretty damn cool sword. Oh, I was like, why is there another tank in here? But he copied the way I look. I got a little confused there for a second. That is how you get ants. Yeah, that's exactly how you get ants. Putting powdered sugar all over your beard and then trying to wash it off won't be any good. Alright, so this run is going really well, especially for a what, plus 14? It's crazy. I'm telling you guys, if you guys do your mythic pluses like Monday night, you know that's when you're getting people on their alts, people on like other tunes that they haven't really leveled up. I really suggest doing mythic plus at the beginning of the week. I really suggest it because you get everybody on their mains. Most of the people want to get it done early so they can try to just focus on raiding the rest of the week. Honestly, I really suggest getting it done early. Alright, so for this, you do want to single target these guys because they are going to do a ton of damage. You see that maddening roar go out with raging up? Although it didn't hit anybody too hard, it could have been bad. So you do want to single target and focus. My healer is perfect on mana, and we should be good. Everybody's here? Everybody's here. Alright, I also don't want to double up on ignore pains too much, so I'm going to try to minimize that. I need to get better at doing that with this new playstyle. Since you get so many ignore pains and they're linear, it's very easy to just get caught up in spamming ignore pain and then having it cap out. Yeah, Christian, I got the mount, man. I got that mount. You tank the Mythic 0 as arms? Nice. I would imagine Fury would be a little bit better with Bloodthirst, but no, man. However you can get that done, That's pretty cool. Just an all DPS run. That means that you can do the Mythic 0, you can do the World Tour pretty quickly if you just do it as arms. Alright, I gotta move this guy over. My only melee is dead, so I don't really have to worry too much about positioning the boss and about worrying about hitting melee. So since that melee is dead, I do kind of get a little bit more lenient, and I get to move around just however I'd like to at this point. Because this boss has such a small hitbox, every now and then he's just a pain to move around correctly all the time. Alright. Not bad at all. Gotta catch up with everybody as well. You want the scythe from Argus? Demon Hunter, you would hate me. I have both. Argus has been out for 2 weeks. I have both the scythe and Agrimar's sword. And I can't use any of them, or not for my main spec at least, because they're not one-handers. You got to work on your Brewmaster on Friday and Saturday. I was looking today at a few of my alts, and I have a level 81 or something Brewmaster. And I was like, huh. Should I monk tank? Hopefully we CC this guy. Perfect. Should I attempt to monk tank? That is the only time I ever monk tanked, was just leveling up when they came out, and that was it. I haven't actually done any endgame monk tanking. Alright, I do also have this Dryad over here that was CC'd. I do have aggro on it for some reason, so we are going to have to pick that up whenever they do break out. And also this week is Tyrannical, so the next boss should be fun. Oakheart should be fun. Fancy DH in the house? Why is Demon Hunter fancy? He wants the weapons. It's not full Christmas until you have lights on the blinds and give myself a red glitter beard. Then it's a full Christmas. A glitter beard? I don't know if I've ever seen a glitter beard. Alright, I do want to move way over here. Not get hit by any of this nonsense. Why is this guy evade bugging? I was wondering why his aggro was everywhere. It's because he's evade bugging. I can't pick him up. I just can't pick him up. What happened to the grove? What? The keeper of the grove is no longer here? He evade bugged and then disappeared when the priest died. That's really weird. We'll see if this pull gets pulled behind me right here. We do have the Dryad just kind of free roaming, bouncing around now. Okay, perfect. Nobody else had to release and run in. Nice. You do the pugs on Monday, dude. I'm telling you, do them a little earlier in the week if you can. Like if time allows it, the earlier in the week you do it, the better your Mythic Plus runs are. I've done a few Monday night, and yeah, you get like alts, you get people who are just trying to see if they can push their highest key, not people who are sure. Like at this point, you're getting people that just want to do their weekly, right? So they're already very used to running Mythic Plus content at this level. So they're already very used to running Mythic Plus content at this level. Like this isn't anything new to them, so the quality of the pugs is gonna be higher. So run your alts when people are doing their mains? Yes. That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. Run your alts early in the week to get carried, and then later on in the week, carry other people with your mains. No, honestly, if you have the time, if time allows it, run everything you have before Thursday. because most people will have raid nights on Fridays at least, even if it's their second raid night. So by Friday they're gonna be done. So yeah, just try to get everything done before Friday. Friday nights is mostly raiding, as opposed to Mythic Pluses. All right, let's do this boss. This is gonna hit really hard too. We'll see how it goes. Alright, keeping a good ignore pain up. Beware. I do have my my new tanking trinket too, so that'll be cool. That'll help out. Alright, we're gonna have that nightmare breath hit on me. There it is.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, I was able to maintain really good rage generation and ignore pain uptime during that crushing grip, so that really helped out. It's also really important to note how much your ignore pain is at, so you don't overstack it, and you don't eat rage unnecessarily. So that's also something else you got to keep an eye on. I also forgot that I switched my talent spec around before I started streaming. I was trying something out, and I have the wrong talent points. All right, I'm gonna pop Spell Reflect for this one. This one is gonna be hurting. So Spell Reflect, that grip is for some reason magic damage, so it is good to try to mitigate it whenever you can. Just try to mitigate that magic damage whenever and however you can. Alright, that's a lot of damage. It should be good. I have Last Stand just in case. I also have Shield Wall up just in case I need a big cooldown. Alright, that's going pretty good. Mortal Strike regens as well. Oh, that's right, with the artifact power. Yeah, the artifact weapon has a talent point that makes Mortal Strike heal you for you know, X amount of damage it does, right? I like getting this guy way over here so that it doesn't get in the way of anyone getting knocked back onto the eggs. Somebody got hit by the assault, but no big deal. We're about to take him down, and then the ads are up. The ads came up as soon as I was going out, but we're good. We're good. So lucky with the sword and scythe. Yeah, man, I got real lucky with that. Real lucky with that. You hate me? Dude, I don't know like how. I didn't think you could get those as prot, you know? Because as prot, I figured you're only going to get the one-handers or anything like that, and there are no one-handers here, so I didn't think I was going to be getting any of them. But I happened to get them all. Alright, I don't want to pull the Fury, so I'm going to be real cautious with how I pull this. Also, that was a lot of volcanic right below the water, if you guys saw that. That was like 3 volcanics right below me, but it's harder to see because of the water. Let's pull this. Come on. All right, everybody run through. Everybody run through. Oh, that's a lot of volcanic. Hopefully nobody gets hit. We got 1 whelpling, not bad. All right, time for the boss. Right? How's my healer? 89%. Perfect. All right. Now, the big thing here is to make sure that we move away from the breath and don't get knocked back into a bunch of eggs. So there's a breath going out. Move out of that. We're about to get the wind right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stack right underneath the boss. You see right here? This is ideal. You do not get knocked back at all if you're right underneath the boss. It's just not going to happen. You're gonna stay there perfectly fine. Alright, here's the roar that landed on my melee, so I'm going to move the boss a little bit. Actually, we got a breath coming out. Let me move the boss a little bit this way. Perfect. I do only have 1 melee, so I'd only have to yield for him. Only make enough space for him, really. I forgot to get right underneath the boss. We'll be good though. Let's charge back in. And then I got another charge just in case. No, we don't need it. And oh, the roar landed right on ranged and actually took them out in one hit. That sucks. Alright. We do have actually no, I thought our priest was gonna have the cloak to res. The priest does not, so hopefully the DPSers stay up long enough to be able to do as much damage as we can to the boss. If not, it's gonna have to be one of those times where we solo the boss. Alright, that earth-shattering roar did land right on me. Let me move out of the way of that breath. Don't want to get hit by that. That's really, really bad. Let me move him over as well. We're about to have downdraft, so stack right on him. Come on, come on, come on. We can do this.
Beware.
There's the downdraft, stacking right on him. Doesn't affect me at all. Even if you go like 2 yards out, the amount of effect it does is crazy. Yeah, so the DPS are stayed alive. We're able to just get that down. Nice.
Get him!
Kent, thank you for the subscription, man. I appreciate it. I hope you are enjoying the content. Montank is super fun, but it's a stat game. How much of a stat game? Like, do I need to optimize every single piece? Or am I okay if I just have, you know, a few pieces here, a few pieces there? Alright, we'll wait for our healer to get back. We're doing really good on time anyway. We have 13 minutes left, so let's get everybody up. I don't want to do any of these pulls with anybody kind of half dead, because these guys do a lot of AoE damage. These guys do a lot of AoE damage with a lot of fire damage, and partner that with the volcanic that might get missed or something like that, it's crazy. Alright, let's just try to keep our ignore pains up as high as possible, because 2 of these firebolts will just nuke me down to like 50%. So just try to keep that up. These bats do hurt, but the good thing about the bats, you can kite them. So I want to get plenty of threat out on them, and then throw out my snare, and then I'll start kiting them. Just start kiting them, and make sure to not step in volcanic, and then I'll throw my stuns out whenever I can, throw out another snare, keep running away, and we should be good. Not taking too much damage from these guys. They do have raging right now too, so I'm going to wait it out as long as possible. Nice, nice. Not bad. Endgame brews are amazing. Paralyze is the world's worst CC. So I need to, yeah, I really do want to try monk tanking. I think monk is the only one. I like warrior. I mean, I love warriors. I like DKs, but the only thing I don't like about DKs is the way that their active mitigation works. And active mitigation is so huge this expansion. It's just if you aren't like used to the active mitigation and how to apply it, it sucks. And so the fact that you have to death strike before you take damage in order to avoid you taking extra damage, it just feels really weird to me. It feels really weird. It doesn't feel like it's how it's supposed to be. Alright, we did get 1 death there. But we should be good. We have plenty of time at this time. He's like 946. For which one? That's fancy. Oh, 944. My item level? Alright, 10 minutes left. Let's do it. Glitter beards are weird. Yeah, I don't know if I would have a glitter beard. That is definitely on the stranger side. Maybe if I was from Austin and we could keep it weird. Alright, so just make sure, again, I'm not overstacking my ignore pains. Now, if I do want to make another weak aura so that I can see when my dragon scales are up. So now that I have to track ignore pain a little bit more because it's the center of everything I do, I probably do want to start tracking dragon scales and tracking concordance. Concordance is also important because it does increase my maximum my maximum ignore pain size by quite a lot actually. All right, so with this guy, I mean I don't care if he hits one or two of the buffs, so I'm gonna try to kind of keep things down to a minimum when it comes to movement, especially because I'm silenced right now, so I do want to keep it down. Alright, keeping our ignore pains up. I mean it's real good, this new spam rotation. I really do enjoy it. It's really cool. So I did move that a little bit. I moved out of melee, unfortunately. He does have the silence, but we're all good. Uh-oh, he's gonna get a lot of these damage buffs. Alright, so it's not hurting me too bad, but the feed on the weak might be a little bit more massive on some other people. But there it is. That was a +2. I mean, we upgraded to 2. That was a +14 upgraded by 2. We didn't get any loot though. What did everybody else get? 935 neck, 935 helm, and there should be one more piece of loot. And I don't see the other piece of loot. Go look up Glitterbeard. Okay, I'll do it right now. Let's see. Raider IO didn't count the score for a Nell +12 we did late night Sunday. That means that a lot of other people did it. Let's look up Glitterbeard. And I don't want a Glitterbeard. No. No to all the things. Nope. It's a whole lot of nope. Let me see if I can link you guys this. That's a Glitterbeard. Alright, let's teleport out of here. That was a easy enough Mythic Plus. Honestly, pushing a +15 for this week is not going to be that bad. You're looking at a Glitterbeard right now. You've never checked your Raider.io. What's up, Osin? How you doing, man? A Glitterbeard be great for Christmas? No. No. Salazar, what trinkets am I running right now and I would recommend as a prot warrior? So I'm going to be doing like a full-fledged guide, but for you guys that are here right now, I am changing my trinkets around just because of the way that Antorus is structured. So the way that you have with the amount of damage in Antorus, what really happens is spike magic damage. So plus armor trinkets aren't going to be that amazing anymore. So spike magic damage, and the big thing is we're doing a ton of ignore pains. So in order to maximize our gear, which is 2-piece tier 20, 2-piece tier 21, we want to get more out of our ignore pains. Now, in order to maximize our ignore pains, the two things that we can really do is plus strength and plus mastery. Plus strength is a lot better though. So in terms of trinkets that I'm running, right now I am running the Feverish Carapace. The proc on it is not that great in this current tier set, and that's because of spike magic damage, but it gives a ton of strength. So that's what it has going for it. Plus strength, and the proc is not bad. And then I am running this new trinket that I got, which is plus mastery, which also helps us because you see mastery here increases our attack power by a percentage, and attack power dips into ignore pain. So if you can get a plus strength trinket, that'd be great. I was also starting to run this guy right here, plus strength, plus mastery, and a little bit of haste. Now my haste is still at about 30%, and that's what you want. You want about 30% haste, and then once you hit that 30% haste, you're going to want to start stacking strength and mastery. So whatever you can get out of your trinkets. So yeah, I'm running this guy right here with mastery. It also has a really good on use. It absorbs 20 million damage or 19 million damage, which is just crazy. Like if I use this, it is absolutely like an oh shit button. Like I'm gonna get one shot and I use this and there's no way anything can kill me. What eye level do I think these DPS are? Actually, I didn't check, but they were minimum was 1.2 million. The other two were pulling 1.6 million DPS. What is my opinion on the new Prot Warrior set bonus? The 4 set is not good, Heath. And by the way, Heath, how is it going? How you doing, my friend? But yeah, the new 4 set, not good. The new 2 set, amazing. So you should be running the old 4 set and the new 2 set. It doesn't matter how many item levels you lose, run the old 4 set, because your ignore pains are just gonna be back to back. Argus drops his scythe. Yes, he does, Christian. Yes, he does, man. Oh, if you guys want to see it, here's the Argus scythe. There's the Argus scythe right there. That's real cool. It's got a lot of like cool particle effects. Finally, you finished your last job of the year. Nice, Sebastian. Congrats, man. 932 and you only sim to 1.15 mil. Mr. Hand Banana, what class do you run? What are you running? Can you cross-server play with me? Yes, if you are on the US, if you have a US client, you can absolutely cross-realm play with me. I run every Friday, so if you tune in on Friday, Ska, you can absolutely join the raid with me. We go do the latest raid on Fridays. So this Friday we'll be doing Antorus, so you can join us. Boss Solo. Thanks for the good stream. Is tanking hard? You always want to roll a tank but never dare to do it. So Kent, tanking is not crazy difficult. It's kind of like a tanking is just like doing everything else. You have a rotation. The biggest thing with tanking is don't freak out and keep your rotation going, and know how and when to place the boss or the mobs, really. If you're running a dungeon, mob placement is very important, and so is your rotation. A lot of people will instantly start freaking out and start spamming their survivability cooldowns, and it's very important to know how you should be staggering your cooldowns, that you shouldn't pop all of them at once because you don't get a lot out of them. So how to rotate your cooldowns and keep your rotation up. So it's all about practice. Boss placement, boss or mob placement is a lot more of a feeling once you start getting very used to tanking. You kind of know how to face things, how to put things. But I would say that tanking is not necessarily difficult, but it's important. So it's not very difficult to roll a tank class and to not die, but there's a big difference between someone who places the mobs correctly and allows their healer to just heal them, and someone who places the mob incorrectly, cleaves the whole group, and then their healer has to catch up with healing everybody. So tanking itself is not necessarily difficult because you get the right gear, you get the right spec, and you're good. But minimizing the amount of healing that has to go out is your job. The better you are at taking less healing, the better you are as a tank. Right? And not necessarily because of the way that every class spec is a little different, but that's how I view tanking. The less I stress out my healers, the better I am at tanking. So is tanking difficult? No, but being a good tank and maximizing that little bit and helping out your healers is absolutely difficult. Playability, you can get anything that's a higher item level. Stat game. Who brought El Grande? What's up, tank? The boss is even tyrannical and he's dying too fast. Yeah, that boss was tyrannical and they were dying immediately. The tank has to be more aware of mechanics. I think the tank has to be aware of not only tank mechanics, but DPS mechanics, because if you don't know what's going on in terms of mechanics for everyone, then that means that you're not going to give everyone the space that they need. So let's say you have to move the boss 10 yards away from someone who's exploding. Well, if you don't know that they explode, you're not going to know to move the boss. So you have to know a lot of the mechanics that are going on. So as a tank, you do have to be aware of other things that are happening besides just your own thing. As a warrior tank in previous raid tiers, you were really weak against magic. Yeah, that too. What's up, Scott? How you doing, man? 2 of us voted for it? No. Red and Christmassy? Oh, man. And make it a donation goal? Oh, man. Alright, I'm gonna have to think about that. Varamothras is just a tank fight. If he gets it, then he falls over. Yes. What's up, Zeke? How you doing, man? Just got Destiny drivers, so now just Pridas. Nice. Nice, Casey. So, Casey, if you are farming your legendaries, the #1 best thing you can do is to do all your invasion points because they're quick. And each time you finish an invasion point, you get a shot at rolling a legendary. So, you can knock out all 4 of them within an hour. So, do your invasion points, especially your 3 daily ones. Get those done as soon as you can. You're glad you're finally out of that Darkmoon trinket? Not necessarily, Sebastian. If you don't have very good trinkets, let's say my Feverish Carapace was 915. I didn't get a Titan Forge on it. It was just plain 915. Darkmoon deck Immortality would still be better. Absolutely. Darkmoon deck is basically like a 930. About a 930 in terms of item level for everything else. So you have to be very careful. If you're running another trinket that's like a 915, Darkmoon deck is still going to be amazing. And the thing that makes Darkmoon deck even good is that it also has strength. So just like I mentioned earlier, that strength is going to be really, really good for you. So it's going to beat out other trinkets that might have crit or something. Let's see. Do I have a crit trinket? I don't think so. So yeah, Darkmoon deck is still really, really good. You play a Fire Mage, Mr. Hand Banana? Oh yeah, mages right now have gotten the short end of the stick. I see that. So we're not needing to be over 40% haste anymore? No, not anymore. If you have... So, if you're running 4-piece tier 20 and 2-piece tier 21, you don't need that super high haste requirement anymore. If you're running... For some reason, if you're running the 4 set of tier 20, or if you're running the 4 set of tier 21 or something, if you can't get the right tier set build up, then you do want maximum amount of haste. But since with the 4 and 2 piece, you get so many shield slams in there, really you only need to aim. I mean, really you can get away with like 25% haste. I think 24% haste is a break point. That's the difference between 5 to 6 shield slams in a battle cry. But yeah, you should be sitting at around 30 and you'll be fine. Depends on your gear. You like your monk with 30% haste, makes rotations a lot easier. The haste percent is different per class, yes. Yeah. 19 million, it is crazy. It is very, very crazy. The old 4-piece is still very good, yes it is. Yep. Yeah, in order, yeah, it's good enough for you to run Heroic Tomb. I mean, look, I'm running a 915 helmet. And look, I have the new one. I have the new 930. Not equipping it. I'm also running 915 gloves. And look, I got these 930s yesterday. I have 930s here sitting pretty. Like, you need to run the old ones. You need to run the old ones. Wait, did they do a feast again? They're doing these tiny fish feasts. That's funny. It might be the same guys. You were hoping to ignore tier 20 because you never got good drops. Unfortunately, if you want to maximize your prot warrior, you're gonna need that tier 20. The sword is bigger than my undead model. It really is. So this week is Raging, Tyrannical, and Volcanic. Yes. Is Darkmoon deck better than Fellhound Armor Trinket? It depends. If your co-tank runs the other trinket with you, then that Fellhound trinket is going to be good. If you're running a Pug and the other co-tank does not have the Fellhound trinket, then yeah, Darkmoon deck is going to be a lot better.
5, 4,
You got a 940
3,
relic and LFR that
2,
you're not going to use?
1.
Ouch. Rip mages in 715? Yeah. Poor mages. Same shaman? Is that who's putting down the feast? No, it's the shadow priest. Or the priest. Oh, it's a priest healer. Yeah, it is the same group because it's the same shaman and the same healer. I think the only one different is the rogue and the druid. What kind of druid we have? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's a boomkin. Yeah, so I think we had a hunter last time, and I remember we only had one melee. Oh, we had a monk. We had a monk melee. That's what it was. So yeah, it's the same healer, same DPSer. So let me run over here. This pull is always interesting. Alright, yeah, this pull is always just going to be, you know, you don't know who everyone's going to target first, and it's just, this pull is just, this is one of the harder pulls in this run. So we got through it with 1 death. That's not bad. Our healer's still sitting at 90-something% mana. Maybe the same priest? Yeah, it's a plus 15. Himdall, the pug killer. Let's see. Let's see how this goes.
Beware.
Alright, so there's a Storm Breath going out. We also had the Horn of Valor, which did a ton of damage. We do have the top area happening first. Hopefully we have the middle. No, middle's gonna be next. Middle's gonna be next, so we have to move. And let's see how many deaths. It's not looking good. Do you guys think I can solo this? Do you guys think I can solo it? A plus 15 tyrannical. This would be the highest mythic plus boss I would have soloed. I don't know if I want to either. I don't know if I want to give this group another shot and wipe it. We'll see. Himdall, give us the rip key. He's working on it, man. He's working on it real hard. All right, let's see. There's a Storm Breath. We're gonna have the top first, and then we are gonna have the middle after. So let me move on over to the bottom, just so that I can move over there right after here. Oh, there goes the rogue. There goes the rogue to that. All right, let's see. What do you guys think? Should I give it a shot? What Himdall quits at like 15%, right? I wish I could show you guys the chat real quick. One of the guys said, "You guys do know how to dodge that, right?" But the thing is, they're all dead, so none of them know how to dodge it. All right, let's see if we can do this. So I need to run over here right after. All right, let's see. We have 300 million damage. Do you guys want me to just wipe or give it a shot? Go for it. They're dead, so no. Alright, let's see. They're gonna get pretty upset at me for not wiping. 7th day, God gave us a rip key. I think I can do it. I mean, I think I can, honestly.
Beware.
First one is gonna be bottom, then middle, and then top. Yeah. Everybody's just saying to wipe in the group. They're saying you can kill it, but it won't be in a reasonable amount of time. Alright, we'll wipe. Alright. You're with hooves, it's their fault that they're not surviving. Yeah, but then they're just gonna rage. I would have been able to kill that. I would have, yeah. Solo, Don't give in to the pug pressure. They were gonna quit. They really were. They were pretty upset. They were all starting. It was all 3 of them starting to yell at me. Whose key was it? I don't know whose key it is. Not mine. Might be faster for me to do it by myself. Here, if they die again, then I'll just go for it. If they die again. Didn't even know this was possible. What's more important, the set of bonuses or the high haste? Set of bonuses, Rafi. The set of bonuses is way more important, my friend. Yeah, ideally you would want to be sitting. The thing is, my gear is pretty well optimized at this point, but ideally you want to be sitting at close to 30 close to 30 haste. The real breakpoint is 25 haste now. So if you are above 25 haste, or 24 rather, you'll be good. But running the tier set bonuses is very, very, very important. So we're gonna have middle happening next, and then top. So let's jump on over to middle. How many people are gonna die? One person almost died, but not too bad, not too bad. Everybody survived now, so I think they all learned. They will die again. We'll see. We'll see. If they do, we'll just we'll keep it going. All right, I have the bottom happening first, and then the top. Yeah, so it's gonna be an easy transition. There's no need to rush a transition. So let's move on over, and perfect.
Get him!
All right, come on.
Beware.
Yeah, so everybody survived this one. We got it down in a much more reasonable amount of time, but people did still get pretty close. The one reason you're looking forward to Battle for Azeroth is RIP set bonuses. Yep, I agree. If set bonuses were, the thing is, set bonuses were introduced at a time where there was no raid forging and titan forging, right? So set bonuses only came in one item level, which is what made them nice, you know. It's what made them valuable. It was like, hey, this gear might only be item level, or back in those days, gear score this, that, and that, but it comes with these bonuses. But in a world where I can technically get all 980 tier 19. You know what I mean? Like, I could go back into Nighthold and get all of that gear as 980. Tier set bonuses just don't work anymore. Yeah, so if they were to remove Titan Forging and War Forging, then tier set bonuses would be good again. But in this world where that just doesn't happen, where I can get Titan Forges and War Forges as high as current content for any other content, tier set bonuses don't make sense. They really don't make sense. So they can do one of two things: remove Titan Forging or remove tier sets, and they're going with removing tier sets. So that's good. What's up, Max? How you doing, man? You respect that call, GG? It would be worth them to have quit to solo the 15 boss. I mean, it'd be fun. It'd be fun to do. I definitely want to try to solo higher bosses now that I have the new tier set. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I definitely do want to try it out. So if any of you guys are willing to sacrifice some keys, let me know, and then I'll try to get in there. Try to get in there and see how high of a boss I can solo as a Prot Warrior. You hope Titan Forging is much reduced in Battle for Azeroth? That's what they said. They said they were going to reduce the amount of chances that it has, which I'm okay with. I really am. I think if you do LFR, you should get LFR gear. I think if you do normal, you should get normal gear. If you do heroic, you know, I think you should get gear appropriate to whatever content that you get. Having two pieces of gear that are like legendaries that are bumped up in item level, that's okay. Two pieces of gear aren't going to be the worst thing in the world for people to kind of like get bumped up. It's going to be nice, right? You're going to have two really strong pieces of gear. But having the fact that like every gear can RNG up, it just makes it feel like you're wasting your time anytime you go to an alt. It's like, if I go to LFR, I might get better than my heroic gear. So it just makes things a little bit weird that way. Alright, we did get the stun off on this boss. I was hoping we'd get some CC, but they did do a ranged interrupt. So that was good. There's my interrupt going off on him now. And perfect. Wait, how would you get 980 gear from Nighthold? It can Titan Forge up, man. I think maximum Titan Forge now is 985. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think maximum is 985. But that means that any Legion gear, any, has a chance of rolling that high. Now, the probability of it is impossibly low. Impossibly low. But if you Titan Forge, there is no limit to how high you can Titan Forge. At least as far as I know. As far as I know, War Forging is 0 to plus 15 item levels, and Titan Forging is plus 15 item levels at least, as high as, you know, the cap. But I think any gear that's dropped in Legion content can get up to 980. So plus 15 is good for the best luck for the weekly chest? Yes. Plus 15 is the max for that. So yeah, you want to get your plus 15 done this week.
Beware.
Also, last week was the first week of the plus 15 loot, but this week you even get 930s from the end of your Mythic Plus. So if you're doing plus 15s and your gear is, you have a few pieces that can still upgrade by getting 930, then go do your Mythic Plus, and at the end of the dungeon you have a chance of getting 930s. Yeah, they're not getting rid of Titan Forging, unfortunately. They've mentioned it. They said that they're gonna lower it, which I hope they lower it by a lot.
Beware.
Our legendaries, other than that, confirmed for BFA. I think they said that legendaries were a good idea, but they didn't like the fact that they were randomly acquired. So we could be seeing something come back. I know that our, yeah, the neck piece is gonna be there, but I don't know how many other pieces are really gonna be there. We have the helmet, chest, and shoulders, I believe, are going to be the other pieces that are going to be tied to your neck.
4,
But I think besides,
3,
I think that's it. I think it's
2,
just those pieces that are going to
1.
be kind of a higher item level and have special properties and what have you. It doesn't have a cap other than current content. Yeah, so it can Titan Forge that high. So you can technically go into Emerald Nightmare. You can technically go into Emerald Nightmare and get gear that's as good as Antorus Burning Throne. So if there's like a best in slot trinket, it's almost impossible for it to happen. But you could Titan Forge it up that high. That's why the Arcano Crystal is base 860. But how many people roll that relinquish base 910 to try to get it, and then try to get it as high as humanly possible? Like, that's, oh no, how did I get hit? Really? Through what? Through my spell reflection? I don't understand how that I mean, even then, hitting me for 5 mil. I have 7 mil. It shouldn't have killed me. Do you think it's an influx of sick of the Mythic Plus shitty groups? There's a lot of hype right now at this point as well. So yeah, a lot of people are coming in with the new expansion stuff. You would try to get groups from here, but you don't want to impede on the stream. If you guys want to pug together, there's also the Discord for the community that is linked in the description of this video. You guys can absolutely go there, and then go to the LFG channel and get you guys. You know, he crit on me. I'm defense capped. That was our first. No, that wasn't our first wipe. I guess we wiped on him, doll. Although I didn't really want to, but we wiped on him, doll. That they're already like pep talking each other. You came back because of hype. It'd be cool if the legendaries were like artifact weapons. You choose the ones you want in whatever order. Yeah, that would be cool. That really would be. The RNGesus Master, we're getting the rip keys. We're getting those rip keys done. Alright. Let's try this again.
Four, three, two.
A lot of people were getting one shot by the arcing bolt, which I can see that because it does hurt a lot. But
Beware.
when that first move hit me and killed me, it shouldn't have. It just shouldn't have. That shouldn't have happened.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, somebody said that they got kicked out. What? Why would they get kicked out of the fight? Uh-oh, okay. I need to be over here. I need to be ready for this.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Everybody was kind of in the pathing of that shield of light. Oh, that expel light is really gonna hurt.
2,
Yep.
1.
Beware.
I don't know why the timing is completely off. After you wipe once, the timing of his shield of light and his abilities is almost reversed at that point. And it happens a lot. It happens a lot more than it should, honestly. Alright, shield of light. Let's go ahead and tank that. But yeah, after you have the swap or the wipe, it seems like the abilities even swap order because of the way he hands out shield of light first, which is what tanks use to get from one area of the map to the other. So that kind of sucks. Kind of throws everything off.
1. Destruction.
Why did the
4,
Boomkin
3,
taunt?
2, 1.
Beware.
Oh man. Alright.
4, 3,
So let's
2, 1.
try to get this down. Alright. Where is I was gonna say, where's all my rage generation and my ignore pains?
4, 3, 2.
Alright, so we're gonna have the Eye of the Storm again happening right now with someone having that expel light, and then immediately after again another shield of light. But we should be I was about to say we should be good, and then the healer dies.
3.
You guys see that? The priest died as soon as I was gonna say, yeah, we'll be fine. Alright, let's save up this rage. And there's a shield of light. Healer, oh, the healer got B-res by the Boomkin. Nice.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Alright. We also want to save our rage at this point as much as we can. Although I need to re-up my ignore pain. So that's something I need to use a rage for.
3, 2, 1. Destruction.
Alright. Managed to get it. That's going to be one of the more difficult bosses. So at this point, we just really have to worry about the mini bosses before what's his face comes out and yells at us, not being good. They got to live on the pug life. You forgot about that Discord? Yeah, you guys can absolutely use it for the voice channels. Use it to talk amongst yourselves. There's LFG groups in there. You guys can use that. How do I join the LFG Discord? Billy Bob, in the description of this video, there is a link to a Discord. So yeah, in the description here, you can see the community Discord, and I set it up so that you guys can use it for any other pugs. Like if you guys do your own pugs and kind of lead people through pugs, you can go ahead and just use that Discord, invite people, and host your own LFG, your own pugs there. Because I know a lot of us live that pug life. Oh no, that healing rune. I'm gonna hit 89 here in a bit. Nice, man. I think I'm gonna need to catch up to you on my monk. And Brittany, thank you for linking the Discord. There's a few more things I want to do with that Discord, but for the time being, It's I'm pretty sure it's just functional for the time being. You guys can just jump in there and do what you need to do in terms of pugs. We can also start using that one on... Oh, we pulled both. I was wondering where all these other guys came from. Apparently we pulled both. Okay. I do want to dodge any of the penetrating shots that do come out. But I don't see any yet. There's one of them. Yeah, ninja pulls. All right, let's just do all the damage, all the prot warrior damage. Shield slams for 1 million. This marksman never saw it coming. There's the penetrating shot. Go ahead and sidestep that. Uh-oh, they're blaming the Boomkin. Here comes the blame game. They're saying it was a Starfall, and the Boomkin's saying it was not Starfall. All right. Not a wipe. Not a rip. Just got a Lego. Not sure if it's good. On what class? What class did you get a Lego on? Maybe someone here can help out. I'm not gonna catch up. I know, man. I'm sorry. It's wishful thinking. Since you linked Discord, you request a glitter beard. Oh man. Got a legendary and your 935 trinket on your blood decay 955 wrist. Nice, man. Boomkin Starfail. Alright, I want to avoid accidental cleave by anyone, so I'm gonna pull this guy far away from the stag over there, because I know that stag gets pulled all the time. Yep, there it is. He got close enough to one chain lightning. That was all he needed. And there's the charge. So I do have to be very careful of a raging bull, because that will hurt a lot. Alright, we got through that. Let me mount up and get to the boss. Alright, is everybody good? Did everybody avoid pulling this mob? Ooh, that rogue got close. Your shaman the bracers, so you have head and bracers now for resto. Nice, man. I still since I just finished getting all of my prot warrior legendaries, I'm gonna start getting all of the DPS ones at this point, since I don't have very many of them. I only have 2 DPS trinkets. I mean 2 DPS Legos. I have all the shared ones, but in terms of pure DPS ones, I only have 2. So at this point, I'm just gonna start getting all those, and then I can start getting the legendary trinkets that I can redeem on anyone. And I'll probably use them on my blood decay. To be honest, I still need one of my good legendaries on my blood decay, and I forget which one. Alright, we're about 5% away from pulling this, so I don't want to pop any more cooldowns if I don't need to. The rogue is a rogue. If they pull, they have to delete themselves. The rogue wasn't there at the last fight. He's the one that got locked out of the room somehow. I don't understand that. Does the boss hit hard this week on a +15? Yes. It is tyrannical. So tyrannical makes the boss have more damage and more HP. So yeah, the boss is gonna be hitting hard, man. I really don't like these wards. The fact that they bounce around everywhere, it's just hard. You forgot how to flip for coins. Exclamation point, flip coin, right? I believe it's just exclamation point flip coin. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Legendary tokens? Yeah, so hooves. Once you get all the legendaries for your class, so like I'm playing a warrior. Once I get all of the warrior legendaries, instead of getting more legendaries, when I were to get one more, what happens is I get a token that it will guarantee me one legendary that is BOA. So once I finish all of my warrior legendaries, what I do is get the tokens, and then I can mail them over to any of my alts and guarantee getting a legendary. So that's pretty cool. It's something that was added this last patch. So For those people who have a lot of alts, but they also raid a lot or play a lot on their main, and they have all of the legendaries on their main, this is a way to not punish them for sticking to one character. They get to kind of get an easier time on legendaries on alts. It's rigged. The bot is rigged. Yeah, since it's not like necrotic or anything this week, it's really not too bad. Just try your best to mitigate as much damage during a tyrannical fight, and then that's really it. All right. I don't think we need to do that other boss, that other pull before going to the boss. I believe we only need 82 going into the boss, so we should be fine since we had I want to say 1 ninja pull this week. Oh, I have water walking. Let's do that. I was wondering why jumping was slowing me down. I would jump on the mount, it would try to water walk me, and then it would glitch out because the mount was too tall. 10k, now you can buy yourself the glitter beard. I don't. Oh man, that's in the loyalty shop. So they never admitted to the mistakes. They did admit to them. They said that legendaries were designed poorly. They have said that. All right. So we're gonna avoid this group. So let's avoid them. We did have enough of other body pulls where we should be fine. I believe all we need is 82 before we go into the other area. But I could be wrong. I think it's 12, or actually it would be 88. I believe it's 12% in this new area. So I want to take care of these guys first, see how we're looking after these guys, and then we'll decide if we need to jump back in. Yeah, these guys not too bad at all. Let's see, what are we looking like? 84. We need 4%. Everybody's running. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just go over here. We'll run back. You want public Twitter firing for the day? Hey, what's up, Heather? How you doing? Doing good today? How are you mounted during light? You're going slower, or why? Yeah, normally I just stay mounted, but it does make you go a little bit slower, but it's out of habit. Public shame is the best shame. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I was like, they're pulling without me. Why do I no longer have light buff? Mob juice. Mob justice? Mob juice. Why did I read that as mob juice? Mob justice is the best justice? Uh-oh. You don't know why, but there aren't any more blood decays. There are a ton of blood decays, so if you're following the Mythic plush race, blood decays are popular, man. Although Guardian Druids are definitely edging out everybody. Guardian Druids are #1 tank by a long shot, followed by blood decays. So yeah, if you're following the race, which by the way they are 9 out of 11, they are working on Mythic Agrimar on week 1 of Mythic. I think I've said it to like my guild. I think that Antorus is undertuned. I think in comparison to how Sargeras was, Antorus is way easier than Sargeras was. So yeah, I think Mythic will probably be done by next week. They're just gonna finish farming out their gear this week and then finish next week. Alright, yeah, I picked up both of those guys. With the new rotation, sometimes it gets a little bit trickier since we're not Vengeance Weaving. You feel like you're wasting your rage by Vengeance Weaving, but you have to pick up mobs like this, to pick up like AoE threat. You just have to do it. So sometimes it kind of goes against what you're thinking of doing, but it's got to be done. Got to interrupt that unruly yell as well. That's going to be huge damage done to you. And let me pick up the shield. What's up, Josh? How you doing, man? Bear tank's always #1. Yeah, they're kicking ass this whole expansion. You don't think legendary equipment was horrible, just the way they implemented it? I agree. Tomb of Soak sucked? Yes. It was very difficult. You have a warrior, druid, paladin, tank, and blood is next. You wanted to try warrior since they opinions say they're the worst. Yeah, I think people say that the bottom of the barrel are warriors, paladins, and demon hunters. That's what the group think is right now, right? That those are the worst. But honestly, if you know how to play a warrior, you'll be fine. Unless like if I was going for world first, then yeah, I would not be playing a warrior. I just wouldn't. There's no point in nerfing yourself on purpose. But for the large majority of people, most people are gonna see only normal content. But even though like I do heroic level content, it's not bad. In terms of doing mythic level content, yeah, warriors are gonna be weaker. But even then, if you're unless you're pushing world first, you don't really have to worry about a lot of these stats. If you are pushing that world first, then yeah, you should be a druid right now. But also, if you're pushing for world first, then you're probably not listening to my opinion regardless, because I have never played at a world first level. I used to raid at the server first level, but never world first. Never been that hardcore.
Get him!
Where is my shield? There it is. I was wondering where that was. Hope I'm doing well. Kick Skullball in the nuts. Dude, this guy's just annoying. I hate the fact that he just becomes immune to damage in one direction. Especially when I'm on my ranged. Because I want to keep distance away from him, so it's like, alright, now I gotta dance all the way around him. Just because he wants to be special and be immune in one direction. Alright. We should be good. We should be able to knock this out now. And I'll be able to have a snare going out right now. There it is, a little bit of snare on the flames. Perfect. I don't think I need to pick up the next shield, but we have 10 seconds. I shouldn't need to. We should be fine. Being 9 out of 11 is a lot. I agree. 9 out of 11 on the first week is insane. It's insane. Yeah, perfect. Didn't need that. Didn't need that shield. You think you're swapping to a Guardian Druid, you realize you have best in slot legendaries? Nice, man. Just need to get the artifact. That's not too bad. The guild Twitch chat finished a race yesterday. What? Blizzard is run by furries? Raider IO says the furthest mythic is 9 out of 11. No, it's not done yet. Unless you're talking about heroic. Alright, so the big thing to do here is to make sure that ad is interrupted 100% of the time. So, as much as I can, I will try to avoid doing charge as the first thing I do to it, just so that we can actually get a full interrupt going, as opposed to just a stun. And let me get out of here. And then at this point, I'll use my stun charge. Perfect. Nice.
Beware.
Alright, we have Shatter Spears going out, so it's just kind of dodge all the things that want to kill you right now. And here's my runic brand right here. Perfect. Nice. All the deeps now, all the deeps. Now that we can hit for over 1 million with each shield slam. Look at those shield slams. That shield slam spam. I like it. I do like the new warrior playstyle. It makes us feel a little bit better. Before we were at the mercy of global cooldowns with vengeance weaving, but now we just get our ignore pains up. I'm not crazy about the fact of like how ignore pain works, to be completely honest with you. I'm not a fan of it at all, but it's way better than there it is. It's way better than Vengeance Weaving. Having to be at the mercy of your global cooldowns, and if you're not using those global cooldowns, you're not maximum efficiency. It just sucks. So this new rotation is just so much better, and we're no longer at that mercy of those global cooldowns. And the bubble for the damage. All right, new tanking trinket. All right, let's see. Did we get any upgrades? I have a chance of getting upgrades now that everything is 930. Look at this. 955. Are you kidding me? From a plus, what did we run? A plus 15? Yeah, plus 15. That was crazy. What did people get? They got a cloak. I saw somebody got a cloak. 940 cloak. Are you kidding me? From a Mythic Plus. That's insane. That's insane. You're hoping heroic Antorus is better than normal? So far it looks like there are a few fights that are gonna be difficult, right? So it's gonna be Veramothras is gonna be extremely. If you mess up your tank positioning once on heroic, it's a wipe. And then after that, you're gonna have heroic Coven, which is the biggest hurdle, especially since it was hotfixed. A lot of people got it done before the hotfix, but now it's very difficult. So yeah, you gotta go and do Coven is gonna be another of those big steps. And I think that's really it. I can't think of anything else. I can't think of anything else that really stands out. You hope they just finish tonight and get the whole raid done this first week? That would be so undertuned. So undertuned. Unless it was a glitch, Twitch chat down to Mythic Argus yesterday. How did Twitch chat do this? I need to see what you're talking about. Is there a clip for this? This patch everyone will be Mythic just to get stat squish and BFA. Yeah, that's gonna suck. The raid tracker says that the highest kill is 9 out of 11 Mythic. Yeah, so far. '89 into WAD rip. Also, Hooves, I don't know how closely you've been following patch notes, but next patch that drops, there's going to be much better level scaling. So, there's going to be level scaling for whole zones. So, like all of vanilla, so let's say Elwyn Forest is going to be 0 to or 1 to 14 or 1 to 10. And then once you go to something like Duskwood, that would probably be like maybe like 15 to 20. That's going to be 15 to 6 or 20. No, I'm sorry, 10 to 60 now. So all of like the old world will be scaling all the way up to 60 now. And then you have your choice. Instead of going to Burning Crusade, you can also go to Wrath of the Lich King. You can go to Ice Crown, and all of that scales from 58 to 80. And then you have different zones, and the level scaling is going to be so much better. So leveling up next patch is going to be just that much easier. You think the new raid is very visual? Tomb was RNG. The new raid is well made. Yeah, I think Antorus looks beautiful. Honestly, I completely agree. I think the new raid, the new mechanics and everything, I think they're really well done. And I was talking to my co-tank today, and something he said struck very true, and that is, he said that Antorus doesn't have as many wipe or one-shot mechanics that than Tomb did, which is very, very true. Tomb had a lot of things where if one person didn't stand here, one person didn't stand there, it was a one-shot and a wipe on everybody. Antorus doesn't have that. You know, in Antorus, you not 100% of your raid needs to play 100% perfectly all the time. Like, someone can have a hiccup, and if that someone dies, so be it. If not, you can try to pick them up, and then you can recover. So recovery is more of a focus rather than wipes, because you failed to stand somewhere RNG wise, which is great. It's great. Antorus, I like that design a little bit better. You've been in MoB since '86, not too bad. Makes you want some green tea. You have a chest and ring, so best survival Legos need to grind for the loofah. You were watching a stream yesterday. They were looking at stats and it said Twitch chat did all of it on Mythic. Oh man, I need to see that. I want to see that. If you still have that link somewhere, that'd be great. 940 is the cap. Yeah. Oh god, I hate flying over this quest. Quit taking up my bag space. It was a stream done by Big Dumb Guild, who is 711 Mythic. Oh, okay. It's nice this Antorus is easier than a previous raid, but what are we going to do to the new X-Pack? So I really, really honestly think that there's one more raid coming out. The thing is, if you look at their wording and their phrasing, they have said that there's no more tier sets coming out and there's no more tier raids coming out. So I do think we're going to have that Ruby Dragon Shot, or Ruby Sanctum. That's what it's called, my bad, not Dragon Shire. So I think we're gonna have that Ruby Dragonshire, that Sunwell Plateau, that like that extra raid without a tier set is gonna come out after this. So we're gonna have one filler raid. So after Antorus is done, we're gonna have one more raid that's just gonna be about something else. It could be like Chromie, you know. It could be something where we go back in time and do some other thing that isn't necessarily pertinent or important to the storyline. Doesn't drop a tier set. Just go out there, get it done, and then we're gonna go into Battle for Azeroth. That's a very original name, Big Dumb Guild. Like Phase 4 Argus, yeah. No raids are rolling out allied races. I hope they have a filler raid. I'm gonna want something else after Antorus. The resources put towards Ruby Sanctum type raids is not worth it. Just something. A three boss raid. Give me another Halls of Valor. Give me another Halls of Valor. Taking out tier sets to make Mythic Plus more relevant? Yes. Completely agree. And destroying our artifacts. That's true. That's true. I didn't think about when we're going to be destroying our artifacts. I would assume that destroying the artifacts is actually going to be like a pre-launch event. You know how we always have those pre-launch events? That's going to be the destruction of artifacts. Where am I flying to? Alright, that way. Just general that way. I'm going to try to do... Oh no, it's a Black Root Hold, right? Pretty much wrapping up the Story Legion and dropping us into BFA. Yeah, but they can't have... Oh, it's Black Root Hold, not Dark Heart Ticket. Whoops. What's up, Katie? How you doing? No raids. They're going to focus on lore and story progression. So they're going to make us... do you think they'll burn down the tree before Battle for Azeroth comes out? Do you think that's going to be the pre-launch event? All of Horde is going to have to get torches, and all of Alliance is going to have to get water buckets, and they're going to have to compete. Like the invasion points for pre-Legion. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Invasion points where we go, team up as Horde, and we have to... Hey, and so since Teldrassil has to burn, that's part of the storyline. It has to happen at this point, right? They do invasion point. Oh, but then no Alliance is gonna want to do it. But they do invasion points where it's like 20 Horde versus 10 Alliance every time. It's always stacked towards Horde so that they always win. But then, yeah, Alliance wouldn't want to do it. Talking about End of Legion, not the game in general. Yeah. Good, just woke up. Nice. You're sure that's the trigger? Not our tree. Yeah, and then they'll go to Undercity. Oh, the camera's bright again. My bad. Yeah, the sun rotates as I'm streaming and goes over to where the window is. Sorry about that. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I know it just starts looking like as time progresses, RNGesus starts walking into into the room. But the Alliance needs to go to Undercity and nuke them. So let's see. Yeah, thank you guys. You guys can absolutely let me know when that happens. It's just so that I can adjust it. RNGesus gets 2 right. You know, the thing is, I haven't appeased the Ripkey gods yet. So I think they want to just like let me know that I definitely need to give them something. Like I owe them something. They're like, do you know the gear we've given you lately? Do you see that 955 chest? And you're still not giving to the Rip Raid gods? What's wrong with you? Appease us now. Can't even apply the Black Rook Hold. Oh wait, did you apply? The guy told me that there was a priest waiting. That there was a priest healer waiting. But he didn't pick him up. Or he didn't pick up the priest. Yeah, he definitely said that. Oh, it's 945. Oh yeah, 945 item level. That's crazy. Since I'm keeping the tier set no matter what drops, you guys can see this. You guys see my item level is 944. Well, look at the amount of gear I've gotten that I can't equip. Item level 962 in my bags. That is crazy. That's almost 20 item levels that I can't equip because breaking tier set bonuses would hurt me that much. So when you guys ask me like, what upgrade should I do? That's how much of an upgrade it is to keep your tier sets. It's crazy. She's 932. Oh man. Do what I can't do. I want to live vicariously through you. Is this no? I was gonna say, is this a world quest and I can go help out with, but not a world quest. Yeah, the amount of item level upgrade that it is to keep your old tier set and new tier set, it's crazy. Uh-oh. This vortex pulling me in. Look at this. So it will be the first major patch or the second patch of BFA where we get the oops, maybe we shouldn't have been killing each other and letting those voids get loose? Yeah, I think so. So I think Battle for Azeroth is going to be conflict, and then as we're fighting each other, we're going to start noticing a few things. There's going to be a patch where they introduce a new storyline questline, and then we're going to see that someone's doing some messed up things. And I know that a lot of my viewers are Alliance, but the Horde already had Garrosh go corrupt, right? So I hope that someone on Alliance goes corrupt this time, and I hope we have to defeat them. Doesn't have to be Anduin. Doesn't have to be Anduin, but somebody else could be like, they burned Teldrassil. We need to get the Horde back. We need to do this. We need to fight them back. And then they find this fountain of power, and they start succumbing to it. And then it ends up that that's N'Zoth or something, or that it's Cthulhu or something. One of the old gods. Jaina. It could be Jaina too. I hope that somebody gets corrupt, and we slowly start seeing that with their actions. I hope that like they start declaring war and like pushing a lot more than they should, and really going out of their way to try to like kill the other side and kill everybody on the other side, and they feel that corruption. Your artifact weapon is 982? That's crazy. I'm 961. How are you 982? Although I'm holding off on a few of these relics because they're not better. My ignore pain is way too important right now. Can't be Anduin, likely Greymane. It could be Greymane. It could be Jaina. Jaina is very emotional and very upset, which can lend herself to that. Like taking down Teldrassil could turn a few people. So we'll see. Jaina gonna go on the Anakin on the Sand People crazy. That'd be interesting. They're just gonna make the next expansion Star Wars. Jaina's gonna break into like Orgrimmar and then slay all the baby shamans, and then Thrall's gonna come out and be like, "Really? You killed all of my Padawans? I mean, baby shamans in training? I didn't use the word Padawan. Please don't sue me, Disney." You'd watch that, not stop it, but watch it. Oh, Katie gets legendary relics. Got it. You hope not Jaina. She was the only voice of reason back in the day. Remember the Undercity invasion back in the day? Yes, she was the voice of reason, but now she's just emotional all the time. Trying to get in on that SWTOR money. That's what they want. Uh-oh. Jaina only remembers the mana bomb. Yeah, Jaina's very, very upset right now at the Horde just in general. So we'll see what happens. To be completely honest, I don't know. I think we're gonna start seeing corruption. It doesn't even have to be from any of the main characters at this point. They could introduce so we're going to Kultiras for Alliance. We're going to the Zondalari Islands for the Horde. They could introduce Jaina has a brother or something, right? Jaina's father's dead, but they could introduce Jaina's like brother. Jaina has a family member. I don't know if it's a brother or a sister, but Jaina has a family member, and they could introduce that family member and have them get corrupt. Oh, let's see Katie's relics. 955, 950, 945. Yeah, compare it to my relics. 935, 920, 920. I'm not getting any good relics. Oh, Jaina's mother is out there. Okay. So yeah, they could have it. Oh, really? Oh, that wasn't the leader, right? No, okay. Somebody bailed, but it wasn't the leads. All right. Yeah, I think they could even introduce someone and have them become corrupt. Garrosh is dead. The Horde were getting overrun in the Broken Isles. She needs to move on. Jaina's father was a water elemental? No. No. Off the first few bosses of Antorus, I've gotten one. So I got this 930. But the thing is, the actual talent on it is just not... It's not good. I also have one other one sitting somewhere. Here it is, 925. I could upgrade by 5 item levels. But again, Ignore Pain is just a lot better. Alright, if this group doesn't finish getting... oh, we just need one more DPS. You have to thank me for an amazing stream. Thank you, Kent. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Hopefully you can make it on Friday and run with us if you have a US client. But thank you for stopping by, my friend. We're going to get some summons going on this dungeon. How many Thrash relics do you use, if any? Like you're just... Oh, you can replace yours for survival. Yeah, at this point... How much survival do you need as a Guardian Druid? You can probably get away with scaling down on that. As a Guardian Druid, when you need to pick up additional adds, can't you just turn your back to the current adds, have them hit you from behind, and then pick up the new adds? Isn't that how Guardian Druids work? It doesn't matter where they hit you. You're just like, I'm gonna choose to mitigate all of it. Let me turn my back to everybody. No big deal. What about Deathwing's kid, Wrathion? He's gonna be there next expansion. So Wrathion is in the new... He's in the new PTR build. And he's hanging out with all the Alliance people. So... I'm not sure why he's in the Alliance. What is it? It's not called an Order Hall. They have a new name for it. But there's this new area where you're going to go and look at your rep and grind up the rep for the allied races in the new patch. Wrathion is with the Alliance. So if he chose a side, he chose Alliance. Can't remind Blizzard of the truth. They'll just hand wave life. They're just going to be like, Wrathion sounds like a Transformer, it does. Blizzard would just be like, that was in the Warlord's timeline. That was in a different dimension. You should forget about that. They'll have the Men in Black look into this laser. Bam, forgotten, all done. Embassies, yes. Wrathion is going to be in the Alliance one. Those relics bumped your druid up to 949. Nice. I need somebody else to help me summon. Where is everybody else? Crocoon, Valley of Strength? Oh, Jesus. The blinky thing, please don't use that on me. It's too late, man. It's too late. They're just going to be like, wait, that's what they should have done to the red shirt guy. When he was trying to fact check them, he should have just... Get out of here. That's why you think he's going to be corrupt, or the corrupt one or something, because he went Alliance. He's gonna convince Alliance to be like, get out of here. Get out of here with your logic. Let's just nuke them all down. I'll help you. Telling you, they should have done that to the Wildhammer fact checker. He's a spy and he will destroy the Alliance from the inside out. The game will turn into Horde only. Nice. Nice. And then is Green Jesus gonna get his powers back? So I don't know. So Sylvanas is the war chief right now, but do you guys think that Green Jesus is gonna make a comeback this next expansion? You guys think Green Jesus is just gonna be like, I have my powers again? The elements are succumbing to me again, or they're answering my call. Good old Green Jesus. Don't bring Green Jesus into this. You want him gone for good. You know he's gonna come back. It just, you know, Cataclysm was such a weird expansion because it focused on him so much, on like his weird redemption story arc. It was really weird, the fact that we just followed. We weren't even like doing things. He was doing things and we happened to be around him. We were in the vicinity of Green Jesus doing things. It's really weird. He says a different line to both factions. Oh, I didn't see that. You're glad Orgrimmar is getting a chiropractor in BFA? Me too, man. Me too. I mean, I really like undeads, but with a chiropractor, maybe a troll. Maybe a Zandalari upright troll would be cool as well. I wouldn't mind that. Why is this reward here? I wouldn't mind an upright troll as a warrior. Alright, level 13. Blackroot Hold. Let's get this done. Alright. It's not too bad. Our DPS has really good spikes. And make sure we pick everything up, even though our AoE is not crazy good anymore. That Dark Mending needs to be interrupted. That's a #1 priority right there. And the Soul Burst, that's fine. I can go ahead and just reflect that. No big deal. Just gotta make sure there is no healing happening here. There we have Raging kicking in. Not a big deal again. Do we have another heal going off? No. Perfect. Alright, this pull is going to be interesting. Let's just focus on the counselor for now. I'm going to want to keep my eye on the counselor just because he's going to be the one casting all the heals and stuff. So I really want to keep an eye on him just to make sure he doesn't get off any of his heals. And now that he is down, now we can just pick off everyone else. I did pick up a Troubled Soul. I don't know if I picked him up or one of the ranged DPSers cleaved to him, but either way, we can just get that guy down. Sacrifice Soul, let's just go ahead and interrupt that. And then we're good. We're good. Not too bad. Hopefully I don't have to solo this boss. I hope so. Bone Druids? Honestly, I don't see why Undeads can't be Boomkins. The Chiropractor sounds great right about now. It's only for Orcs? Yeah, it's going to be Orcs first. And then Trolls do not get the Chiropractor, but you're going to get the Zandalari Troll option. Alright, let's jump in. One thing I do like to do with this boss is move him to the corner as much as possible, just so that his frontal cleave affects the least amount of space as possible. You know, just want everybody to have the freedom to move around as much as they can. So, bring this guy over to the corner. We have some really good DPS, but there's a cleave. You guys see how small the area is if you move him over to the corner. It's just very easily avoidable. All right, let's see how this goes. Gotta get rid of all these ads. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I do like doing this guy on my blood DK because I get to just grip everything into whatever position I want. He did get one charge. I mean one buff of it. So let's do our spell reflect, and only one person got hit by that. Everybody else popped their immunity. Not bad. Hey, not a bad group. Not a bad group at all. And even then, that Warlock did survive. He had to pop something in order to survive. I'm not sure what Warlocks have as a defensive. I don't think they really do, but he honestly did, since he didn't get one shot by it, I imagine he did something. Had to do something for that result. Don't forget the boomer hate. I forgot to change my spec again. No, that's not what I want. I want to go over here. I always suck at determining which one I have to go to. That'd be cool. The Black Dragonflight Dragonkin as an allied race. That would be cool, actually. It just forces you into human mode during when you have to do damage. An undead boomkin. So I don't see why undeads can't be boomkins, because undeads are technically elves that are brought back to life. So since elves can be druids, why can't undeads be druids? It makes sense, right? To your 14-year-old edgelord self. Alright. So for this, I do want to pull it semi-slowly just so that we don't get any deaths. Now, it's not fortified. Since it's just raging, it's not going to be too terrible. I just really want to watch out for picking up too many stacks of the debuff. So what I'm going to do here is pop my new trinkets. Absorb all the damage, and then that was it. I absorbed all the damage. I did all the damage by exploding with that new trinket. Alright, so here we go. Time to pick up the very last of these ads. I'll run into here to dodge these things on the ground, and then we can run out. Perfect. Undead is unnatural, and a front, and a front to a loon herself. No, it should be possible. I don't see why not. Alright, I don't want to pull all that together. All the knife dances, them just alone, would be a ton of damage and would instantly wipe the group if we don't stun them all. So we'll just hide out over here. The bone breaking strike was facing the other way. I'm not even sure how that happens. Bone breaking strike went off when I was facing the other direction. How does that hit me through the mob? There it is. See, it didn't happen that time. All right. All right, time to pick everything up. There's the bone breaking strike happening. Move away from that. And then I'll start moving these guys over to the corner just as time goes on, just so that nobody stands in front of them. That's really the big thing here. Just making sure nobody stands in front of these guys.
Beware.
Yeah, I didn't know the Varamothra said different things to the different factions. That is interesting, actually. And we can pick these guys up as well. I did see the mage go crazy and start DPSing there, so I needed to come over here and pick him up. Like, I really like pulling them over here, but unfortunately not everybody waits. Not everybody waits for that. That knife dance needs to get interrupted, so I'll go in there and stun them. Probably going to get the bone breaking strike pretty soon. I'll keep walking them this way so that hopefully nobody's in front of me. There was somebody hiding around that corner, which is why I decided to pull back even more. There's the bone breaking strike. And I'll keep an eye out on the scout now just to make sure that knife dance gets interrupted. Let's go ahead and stun that. It's Blackroot Hold. You'll solo 90% of the bosses. Blackroot Hold does lend itself really well to that, by the way. It's except for like the second boss. The first boss can be soloed. The second boss cannot. The third boss, probably not, because you're going to be taking too many charges. But if people survive long enough, you can do a good bit of it solo. It's the hateful charges that you'd have to save cooldowns for, and then the last boss you can absolutely solo. What spec is the rogue? The rogue is assassination. How's my healer doing? 75%? That's good. Alright, so I'm going to focus on the scout again. Everybody else should probably be focusing on the arcanist, so I'll make sure I pick up just enough threat for that. There's the knife dance, so I'll go ahead and stun that.
Beware.
And that's all I really need to do. I need to be on it in terms of reducing amount of damage that goes out, and the big thing is a knife dance because it's unavoidable. Everything else is avoidable, the arrow barrages, so that all can be avoided, but the knife dances cannot. So I'll go ahead and make sure that I keep those down to a minimum. Let's go ahead and pop a little bit more rage generation. That was a lot of volcanic there, but we do have to keep sidestepping that. The volcanic is just, it'll be very deadly. The other knife dance is midway, so I'll interrupt a brand new one. Just got to make sure to interrupt whenever you can those knife dances, because they are a ton of damage, especially if they're raging. A raging knife dance would be very, very deadly. There's the bone breaking strike that just went out. So there's the other knife. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, I think the other scout... No, the other scout has 10%. We're good. So, yeah, I'll keep an eye out on the scout. He should go down. There he is. The main guy is about to go down, and these archers are dead as well. We got one death, but nothing too bad. We'll see how this boss goes. This boss on Tyrannical, when he charges everybody, everybody can go down pretty damn easily. That bone breaking strike, as soon as I pop my battle cry cooldown,
Beware.
That sucks. Alright, I'll kite them around this corner just so that they have to walk up to me.
Beware.
Just make them spend a little bit more time not casting and not doing damage to me. There's the bone breaking. We'll go ahead and just dodge that. And get a stun off on them and just go back to Battlecry. Alright, there's the bone breaking again. And I'll start kiting them up the stairs at this point. They're about to go down. No need to keep them. Alright, there's the last person that fell. My healer's at 40%. I'll wait for the healer to get a little bit more mana. You vote assassin? Yeah. That's what it was. Undead is unnatural. You thought undeads were mostly human? I think undeads were elves. I could be wrong. But yeah, I thought undeads were elves. But yeah, I could be absolutely 100% wrong. I'm not fully caught up on the lore. So yeah, I can be wrong on that. Alright, just make sure you have your active mitigation up for that Vengeful Shear, because of a tyrannical Vengeful Shear with no active mitigation. It's really gonna hurt. Really gonna hurt. Alright, so now I will get on this Arcanist and pick up this ad over here. Try to interrupt as much as you can on the Arcanist. I know it's not gonna be 100%, but every time you can interrupt it, it's gonna be better for everybody, because he is just gonna target whoever the hell he wants, and they might not have any mitigation up or ready to be able to handle that cast. So it's good to interrupt it just for the sake of your group, the sake of everyone else, really. Elune is just too picky? Yeah, Elune is too picky. Come on, Elune. Just let me be a druid. Come on.
Destruction.
Alright, there's the Vengeful Shear. Ah, I got the bone breaking strike as it was going out. Alright, we're good. We can heal that up. No big deal.
Destruction.
Alright, we're gonna get this boss down. Come on. I forgot that other ad was up, to be honest, with that bone breaking. Nice. Now, time for the most difficult boss. The rocks. Uh-oh. I thought that one was gonna be the last one. We're good. We made it. The Fellbats are probably gonna be very difficult. Also, you tested out one trinket you talked to me about to see how it would go, and it actually popped quite often. Oh, okay. You're talking about the trinket, the tanking trinket from the Portal Keeper, Hazabel, or I forget what the Portal Keeper's name is, but you're talking about the Portal Keeper tanking trinket. Huh. I'd have to see how much the procs are. But I think it had like crit or something, right? I forgot what the stat on it was. Why do you move and tank him there? Are we talking about the boss? Why do I start off to the corner? I want to preserve space, because when the boss does a fell rush, we lose area, right? Because the fell rush area becomes green on the ground. So I don't want to lose the area where we're gonna be stacking when he goes up into the air. So since I don't want to lose that up in the air area, I don't want to lose the beginning middle area, I go off to the right hand side to kind of keep that middle of the platform up, just so that we can use it later on. So that fell rush nullifies area, and it's gonna hit the tank. So yeah, I mostly just want to preserve as much of it as possible for everyone, so we can all just kind of use as much of the platform as possible. That's all it is. The portal keeper trinket, nice. I'm gonna have to check it out then. I really didn't think it would be good. All right, that was a big pull, big unnecessary pull. Everybody was saying don't pull the left, don't pull the left, and then somebody body pulled it. But we got it done. The Dark Rangers were elves, i.e. Sylvanas. Yeah, I thought all Forsaken, when the lore originally started, were elves. I thought they were just different types of elves. They could be dark elves, night elves, high elves, blood, whatever kind of elf you want. But I thought they were all elves. But I mean, I could be wrong. They could also be humans. I didn't think that it was just any corpse. I thought in the beginning I thought it had to be elves. But yeah, again, I could be wrong. You've always seen groups just stack there and not move the boss. Yeah, and then you lose the beginning of the area. So then your DPSers, like if you have melee DPSers, I mean they should be killing the ads anyway. But if they're not killing the ads, they're gonna be standing on Fel. All right, let's see this pull. I normally just run in there and pull all the tricksters as well, but I want to avoid a wipe. And with the brutal assault going out, it's just I want to avoid that. So I'm gonna interrupt one of the guys' brutal assault as much as possible, which is gonna be this guy that I'm targeting here. There's the brutal assault. I'll go ahead and stun that. So I interrupted about half of it. Not perfect in the interrupts yet, but it should be getting a little bit better as time goes on. Yeah, okay, we don't have to pull that. I was waiting to see if we were gonna CC that one that maybe pulls, or what we were gonna do. But yeah, we CC'd it. We got a sap on it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He keeps coming down the middle. I keep thinking, like, I gotta move over. Come on. Somebody took damage. That means that somebody's gonna die. Oh, there it is. There it is. I think they made it. I think somebody else made it. Yeah. Nice. Oh, somebody's dead. Somebody's dead. Let's just go ahead and start taking this guy down. I'm just building up my rage, honestly. We have enough percentage. We don't need more percentage, but might as well build up my rage right now. Couldn't tell you the intervals. Did you do it during raiding? Like, do you have logs for it? Because if so, I can check out the logs and see what it looks like. But if not, if you were just like running Mythic pluses or not logging at the moment, that's fine. But yeah, if you were logging, we can look at the logs and see how often it was proccing. All right, since all these Felbats are gonna stick on me, I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling a little bit higher, a little bit higher. I don't want to get all the way to the top yet. Uh-oh, we pulled it. We pulled it. I didn't want to get all the way here because of sick bats, and that's gonna one-shot someone because we have a ton of bats up right now. But we pulled it, so wasn't much I could do about avoiding them at this point. We were gonna get here, so now it's all about surviving. It's all about surviving these dominators. I can take them for a few stacks. They only have 4 stacks right now. I can probably do 2 more if they're both like at 6. They're about to get. One of them has raging at this point. The other guy, let's see the other guy. Oh, they both do. They both have raging. I should be able to stay here just fine. So there we go, all these Felbat pups doing all the damage, and we lost 2 DPSers, but we can continue as long as we have our healers. It's always so funny when you pug this area, the DPS and the tanks always have a different idea of what's going on. The tanks want to take it slowly, they want to make sure that they clear things, and DPS are like, we're going, let's go. So it's always like a miscommunication during this VAT phase, and it's kind of interesting to see that it always happens that way. Like tanks are, you know, you have to be a bit of a control freak to be a tank, because you want things to go a certain way. You're gonna hold on to certain mobs, you're gonna do certain things, like you hold aggro, you make things hit you, and you pump the cooldowns you want. So you know, you try to get control of the situation by keeping aggro, knocking out a few pups before you move on. But it seems that everyone's on a different page, and you just keep moving. at a faster and faster pace. You were doing normal Antorus. You don't know if anyone was logging? Oh, okay. Well, your name doesn't have anything special, right? You could type it into Warcraft logs and see if the log pops up. And how are you liking normal Antorus? I know you were a little hesitant to walk in there. How are you liking it so far? I don't think my healer's gonna stand and drink, so let's just pull. I gave him a chance to actually start drinking, but they did not. Alright, I'll go ahead and take this first gaze right here. Nice.
Beware.
It only hit me for 1.5 mil. Not bad. They want to get a lust on this guy. Alright. I might even be able to take 2 hateful charges back to back, but since we have more people, I'll go ahead and let them take that damage. Actually, I think that's going to be our... Ooh, our healer almost went down. Alright, let me move way over here and minimize that space that we are going to be losing. Alright, here's the charge. I'm going to go ahead and let that go through as well, just in case we do start getting close to like a wipe. I can go ahead and just lose my stacks and just take maybe like 2 or 3 charges. I don't know. I've never gotten above 3, so maybe even a few more if need be. Nice, we got it down. Everybody's alive. We're good. Plus 13, getting it done. Oh, you love how? Oh, you love it. You were more hesitant due to burnt out. Oh, okay. Yeah, so far I'm really enjoying Antorus. What's your progress looking like so far, Katie? Do you just pug it, Katie? No, I think she has a guild. I know she's invited one of her guildies in the chat before, but yeah, I know she has a guild. But you have no redeeming factors? That's... Brittany, you're selling yourself all wrong. You're selling yourself all wrong. You have to make redeeming factors. What would be... You have a druid, right? So you can say like... it has to be like a resume. You have to build a resume. I offer 7 different types of hots. I definitely picked 1 talent from every talent row that there is. So there's that. I do have all of my talents picked out. I am level 110 and I have gear. That's another one that's important to note. Your resume sucks. You need to work on it. You need to work on it. Oh, the guild you were in kind of died. Oh, man. That sucks. Somebody just said if I drop, keep going. Who is that? Oh, it's the rogue. I was like, is that the healer? Are we gonna lose a healer? Because that would be kind of bad. Although then at that point we'd have to make the new video soloing a plus 14 boss or plus 13. We did a plus 12 last time. We have to do soloing a plus 13 boss. So far you cleared all of normal and got into Coven on heroic. Nice. Coven is a difficult one. Coven is going to be the big hiccup. Alright. How's my healer? Perfect. Let's go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to save my Spell Reflect for the 3rd Unerring Shear. Before then, I should have more than enough rage to make do with Ignore Pains.
4,
There's a Dark Blast taking someone down.
1.
And there's the 2nd Unerring Shear. And then for the 3rd one, if we get to it, that's when I'll use Spell Reflect and maintain that
4,
damage down.
3,
There it is. Here
2,
it goes. Actually, you know what?
Beware.
I'm not going to do it because we're going to have the Shadow Bolt Volley coming out soon. we're pushing this. So that first Shadow Bolt volley is where people die. So I'll be using my Spell Reflect to kind of take care of that.
1.
Here we go. Here we go. Somebody else is dead? No, just the one. All right. So for this first Shadow Bolt volley, make sure you have a cooldown up. I'm gonna use Demoralizing Shout now, and then I'm gonna use a Spell Reflect when we get a little bit closer to it. Here it is. There it is. Oh, we lost just about everyone. Our healer stayed up. Nice. Nice. So our healer stayed up. At this point, we can do the rest. Uh-oh. I said it way too quickly that our healer stayed up. So there it is. Now it's just going to be me and the rogue, depending on if he can stay up. And really, the rogue is just going to depend on how fast we can get the insect swarm down. That's going to be the big one, the insect swarms. Yeah, and I can take one of those blasts and survive it, but I don't want to do that too often. But since I can survive one of them, we'll be fine. All right, let's do it. Let's get this done. So the swarm is going to be on me. Perfect. I want the swarm to be on me. Oh, somebody got the how did our healer get B-resed? That's interesting. Oh, we had a soulstone on him before the warlock died. So the warlock preemptively soulstone. Nice. I mean, that works. Yep. So this is just gonna be 3-man. Not as exciting. Not as exciting. Get ready to solo it again. No, not as exciting. They had the soulstone up, so no biggie.
Beware.
This will be easy. Time to get that swarm off. Come on, come on, come on. All right, and let's go this way. Lack of DPS and trying to get that swarm off is insane. Where's the stinging swarm going? Where's it going? There it is. It's on the rogue. I gotta take damage. There it is. The rogue is just about going down. Oof, that was close. That was close. You made a Demon Hunter tank and you always look at the Warcraft log parsing. Is there another way to gauge your progression? Yes. So Warcraft logs are notoriously not really good for tanks and for healers. So right now, looking at logs, it's good to determine what killed you and what you could have done to fix it. But looking at the rank percentage, it's not going to do much good for you. So in order for you to really improve, I would suggest joining kind of like a think tank. So if you have the Demon Hunter Discord, I would suggest joining them. Although I know that Demon Hunters tank very differently than other tanks. But joining the guild Discord, or not the guild, the class Discord is going to be your first resource and your best resource. Icy Veins is a good starting point. It's good to start learning a class with Icy Veins and to look at the rotation and to look at everything you need to do that way. But once you start getting into bleeding edge content and doing heroic raids and doing all of that content, you really need other people that are jumping in there all the time and doing it also with you. So your class Discord is going to be your best bet, and I'll look up which class Discord it is for you right now. You gotta give me a second, I'll get you that link. But yeah, I think hopping over to the Discord and joining other people that are pushing endgame content and seeing what options they give you is just going to be really good. I know that the Prot Warrior one has a really good community, and they'll tell you, hey, you know, try for this build, try for that build. If you can't, you know, they'll give you like the top fives of everything. Alright, the boss is like at 1% at this point. Everybody else died, but boss is at 2%. So no big deal. Just take him out. Just do all of the shield slams for 5 million damage per shield slam to him. There it is. There it is. How much time did we do that? +2. +2 on a +13. And we got a ring. How's this ring? 930. It's got crit though. Not for me. We'll see if anyone else needs it. I believe the priest needs it. Yeah, let me get the think tank for you. You've been doing a lot of recruiting for your guild. Found the best looking for guild posts today. And Ellie Shaman wrapped their post. Nice, man. Search, hey, I heard you were looking for a healer. I'll give it a look, Keith. Give me a second. Alright, I loaded that up. I've got something open on the side now. Oh wow. Someone got a 955. Verse Mastery too. Like this? Oh no, that's from Antorus. Alright, let me go ahead and just give the ring over to the priest. Where's the priest? Alright, not that. This. Alright, let's jump out of here. Your friend has the priest cloak. Yeah, that priest cloak is I did. Oh, the priest had the cloak. I didn't actually inspect. Priest does not have cloak. Had Sifuz and Velen. So maybe Shadow Priest by night. Holy Priest by day. Oh, look at that. I want that trinket. I really want the legendary one. I really want to see if I can get that. Gotta wait till next week though. Punch them for me. That priest for repair bill is gonna be nanners. Yeah, it is. Let me hop out of here as well. Katie, you a Mythic Raider? I know she used to be. I think Katie quit that life. I don't think she's about that Mythic raiding life anymore. You only shoot for AOTC. Heath, what realm are you on, by the way? What realm are you recruiting on? You're a Resto Shaman. You don't have a Discord. It's too windy. Oh, let me get you that Demon Hunter Discord. Where is it? Here it is. I don't know if these links are still working for the Demon Hunter Discord. Let's see. That one is still working. So there's two Demon Hunter Discords, and I know that they both have different ways of going about things. So pick and choose which one you want. You can join both of them and then see how it's working out for you, or see where you like the community the best. I think the Fellhammer has more people in it, but Mardoom might have exceeded it. Last time I checked, I think Fellhammer had a little bit more in it. So it's worth a shot to check it out and to see which one best goes for you. Are you recruiting for Stormrage Alliance? Yeah, my DK is not on Stormrage, and I don't play my DK enough. Scott, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. I hope you are enjoying the content. Let's do one more Mythic Plus, and then we'll jump into Antorus. By the way, guys, my Antorus boss guides are continuing. I just needed to get a little bit more footage on my Boomkin to do the guides properly. I don't want to give you guys a bad guide for trying to rush it out where you can't see certain mechanics, or I need to zoom in real close and have everything be real pixelated and stuff. So I'd much rather get all of the content as best as I can. 14 upper. They had 3 DPSers and one of them switched over. Plus 16 seat. I don't want to do that. Don't make me do that. Alright, we'll sign up. We'll sign up. Get you guys a rip key. Are the gods still shining through the window? Oh, not too bad. The tree barely looks like it's lit up now. Too much light. You used to Mythic Raid, but at this point you only run AOTC? Yeah. Do the 16C? I mean, I signed up. We'll see if they invite me. Willing to sell carries. I'm not seeing very much else in the realm of High keys. Here's a 16. Check progress. Yeah, no, let's not. Let's not jump into that one. 14 Maw. They just got a tank. And all of these have tanks, so no one needs a tank. Plus 11. I could join an 11. 4 DPS on a plus 15. I don't know what's going on in this group. I mean, I'm signed up to the plus 16, so I don't want to sign up to the plus 11 if I'm going to get that dungeon. I plus 15. Let's jump into I then. Let's get another plus 15 done this week. I owe the Ripkey gods for last night. I almost wiped the raid last night. I missed a few things. And I died. I died to Heroic Garathi because I charged in right on top of a beam. Like a scrub. Just like a scrub. Yeah, if you guys are looking to join Heath and his guild, you guys can see his BNet tag right there in chat. So he is recruiting for Alliance, and he's Heath, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys are just a heroic guild, right? You aim for AOTC, get heroic, and then you're done. There was an EOA 15. Yeah, that's what I joined, didn't I? This is an EOA 15. At least I thought so. I've never heard of the Realm Lane. You died to the first boss, or I died to the first boss. I did. Yeah, I messed up yesterday in heroic. I mean, we still got it down, but I messed up. That was completely my mess up. I charged in, and then I noticed that halfway through me charging, I was like, oh, that beam is on the ground. And at that point, you can't change anything. Just sit there and try to take it, and I died. You have tunes on Storm Rage Ally. There you go, STL. If you want to reach out to Heath and see if you're a good fit for the guild, go ahead and give him an ad. Uh-oh. Somebody is not here. They're offline. Try to win the giveaway so you can come back to WoW. Oh, the token giveaway? Yeah, well, I still need to... I'm still working on getting the gold up for the next giveaway. Still working on that. I still have a few big items that need to sell. So when those... Two namely. When those two big items sell, I'll have enough gold to do another giveaway. If not, I need to farm. I need to just get to it. Buckle down and farm. Remember, never skip the second boss. There are some groups that do really well with skipping the second boss. You know, I think it's just personal preference. I don't see a big deal with it. You're not there all 110 and no gear? Oh, okay. Yeah, man. No, it's even besides the kidding. I need to farm up that. I need to farm up that gold to be able to do the token giveaway for the month. It's the beginning of the month, so as soon as those things sale, we'll be good. Not sure why we have an offline. Who is Leeds? Okay, it's Shaman. Oh, wow. What kind of transmog is this? Oh, wow. Fierce Gladiator. Hey, I like that. It already looks like it's Zandalari. I didn't know we had gear that already looked like Zandalari right now. It's interesting. It's a pretty cool transmog. I like it. Some just want to use Lust in the second boss since the third boss is a piece of cake. Yeah. Your druid is Alliance, but on Dalaran. Yeah, I don't have anything on Storm Rage. I don't think I've ever played on Storm Rage. All right, this is gonna be a plus 15, and I think it's gonna be the second plus 15 I do for the week. Oh no, we did a Halls. We did a Halls earlier, and I did a vault before. I did a vault before the stream. Just to get all warmed up to Mythic Pluses again. But so far, 13, 14, 15, 15, it's looking good this week. It's looking real good. Waiting for the rogue to reconnect. It is a friend of the leader, so we do need to wait for that. So far, it's looking good, man. Yeah, we got the new mount. New raid mount. I love the takeoff on this thing. Let me show you guys. When you go from running to taking off, it's just, it actually looks like he jumps up. And it's real cool. Just showing off a little bit. Just a bit. Alright, they said that the rogue is just reloading and he'll be in right now. I do like this new tanking trinket. It really helps out. It just makes it so that nothing can kill me, and then it does damage going out as well. Hits everything for 1.7 million if they get hit by the wave. And then this infinite rune. So I was grinding out reputation for the infinite rune when we had the anniversary going on, increased rep. This infinite rune is so helpful. So helpful. I also got this last night, so once I get my Path of the Titans trinket, I can upgrade it. But I did get this. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. I can upgrade it just a little bit. Hopefully we get a good Titan Forge on it, so it's already bumped up, and then I can upgrade it just a little bit more. Isn't it like 50k? This infinite rune costs 40k. But I use it while I'm world questing, while I'm doing my daily heroic for Titan essences, while I'm doing normal, while I'm doing heroic. Anything I really do, you can use this rune at any given moment. So it's still nice. 40k is not that steep of a... It's not that steep of a price, I think. For an infinite rune, it only takes up one bag space. It's not bad. Alright, there it is. Rogue is here. Let's get a summon going. You jump into this EOA. News is back. Yeah, the rune is just gonna pay off. It's a small increase, but it helps. Any little bit helps. Alright, so plus 15 EOA. Let's see if we can get another plus 15 on time. We did an HOV today. Let's do this. Let's do this right now. And the rogue is stuck on the loading screen boss again. This I still have Glitterbeard loaded. Let's get rid of that tab. Wait, are they already in here? They are already in here. They're in the Hakoil war camp. This might be the rib key, guys. This might be the rib key. If we have someone that's really, really laggy, this might be the rib key. Might die to volcanic or something. More Glitterbeard. I've also seen the people that put a ton of ornaments in their beard. That's a lot. It's a lot. They've also done like a lot of like flowers and stuff. And then yeah, I don't. That's not for me. But the Glitterbeard, I had never seen or heard of that. It's funny. It would have been even better when I had a more of a Santa Claus beard, more of that Santa. I had it like down to here almost. Got rid of that. Alright. Everybody's here. Let's get this key going. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do a pull 10 for the Demon Hunter meta.
5, 4, 3, 2.
No
1.
Demon Hunter meta? Cool. Let's get it done. Plus 15, EOA, Tyrannical, Raging, Volcanic. Nothing is too terrible. Don't step on Volcanic. Of make your packs, you know, less than 5 so that Raging isn't going to just one-shot you, burst you down. And with Tyrannical, just be careful of boss abilities. Alright. Oh, instant interrupt. I was going to go in for the stun. But that interrupt came across instantly. Very nice. I mean, this is going to be a good run. Today is going to be a good day. Let me close this. Nah, it pops up because there's an assault going on right now. And it's like, hey, you want to do an assault, right? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Please do the assault. Come on, do the assault. Do the assault. Do the assault. You know you want to. It's like, stop, please, Blizzard. I don't want to. I've already done plenty. Alright, taking down this warrior. You can chain pull this week as well, which is something else that's pretty cool. I really do enjoy the weeks that we can chain pull. Somebody pulled the turtle, which is just gonna take a lot longer to kill. But I do like the weeks that we can chain pull. It just feels like as a tank you're in control. Like if you overgear certain dungeons, or if certain dungeons like this dungeon, I can block a lot of stuff in this dungeon, so I can pull heavy. I can pull heavy because I know how to use my block to mitigate as much damage as possible. So when I'm allowed to do all these chain pulls, it makes the run so much easier, and it makes me feel like I can just speed things up. It really is dictated by my pace and not dictated by the affixes. Like when we have bursting, you know, you're not gonna do a pull of 12 mobs at the same time. You would die. So you have to really limit yourself because of the affixes. So when affixes allow you to chain pull, it's nice. All the feels, all the nice things. Alright, take those guys out. Let's jump over here. Get this done. And hit them all of that damage. All of the damage. Very nice. And we're getting really good interrupts, dude. Like this group has really good interrupts. I thought that we were gonna have a very big lacking portion, and granted we have some low DPS here, lower than me, but it's not bad. Everybody else is making up for it. We'll see if if we get a death. If we get a death here. Alright, when is the crashing wave going to happen? That's the big one that we really need to watch out for. And when that crashing wave happens, I need to be moving beforehand. So there it is. It's about to happen right now. Let me move, because that's what happens. It just one-shots people. So we do have it on the Paladin. So the Paladin is going to bubble. And we had both of the ads spawn right on top of the boss. I've never seen that. I've never seen them both spawn right on top of him and just do that. That was weird. Alright, so there's a crashing wave happening right now. Let's start moving preemptively, because it does hurt. And let's, okay, I wanted to make sure that I could stun it just in case it was about to go off. Turns out I didn't need to stun it. The spear hit him right before it finished getting cast. So that was one way of eliminating that. Alright, picked up everybody. Everybody is stuck on me. So now when that crashing wave happens again, let's move preemptively and dodge as best as we can. Let's go ahead and stand behind this guy so that the spear hits him. I also need to interrupt the restoration. Alright. Alright, we're picking up everybody. I also wanted to make sure I interrupted that. Where's the melee ad? Oh, it's already on me. Oh, man. Okay, there's a crashing wave. Let's move preemptively. Again. Perfect. We do have a rejuve that was going to go out, but it did get interrupted. We have some really good interrupts going out. Let's interrupt this rejuvenation. Actually, my oh no. Oh no, my interrupt was down. My interrupt was down. He did get a few ticks of that heal off. And we do have our 2 big damage dealers are down. Actually, yeah, our 2 big damage dealers are down. I don't think this is going to happen.
Destruction.
Yeah, this is going to be a wipe. Might as well just... There it is. Everybody's dead. When our 2 damage dealers died to the first crashing wave, that's what really did it in for us. You got to do that BRB thing, get that rib key on. We're trying to. Trying to get that rib key up. Alright. Another chance at this boss. If we... Let's see. If we don't get this boss down on this pull, it's really going to impact the amount of time we get on the 2nd and 3rd boss. I don't think Serpentrix is going to be too big of an issue. We have a pretty mobile team. But Lady Hate Coil might be if we don't deal with the ads properly. Because of Tyrannical, mostly. Alright, so Crashing Wave is about to go out. Let's see. When is that coming out? Come on. Come on, you can Crashing Wave. I believe in you. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Let's start moving preemptively right now. Oh, that really does hurt. Alright, hopefully they get... Yeah, they're going to get the healer. Perfect. And then this guy, we can handle this guy. No big deal. Alright, let's face the boss this way again. Hopefully somebody gets interrupts on the ad. There it is. Perfect.
Beware.
Alright, there's a crashing wave. Let's go ahead and move preemptively again. Nice. And then we will get that healer to be impaled. So now that everybody's up, yeah, cakewalk. Cakewalk compared to last time. Alright, more reinforcements. Let's pick up the melee guy again. And pick up the casting ad as well. And then again, face the boss up against the wall so that nobody gets hit by this. There it is. Oh no, how did I get nuked by that? 7 mil. 7 mil, that's ridiculous. That shouldn't have happened. By moving and jumping preemptively, it should only hit you once. I don't know why it hit me twice.
Beware.
Don't know why it hit me twice with that crashing wave. We can't afford another wipe on this boss. We have to get it down. Pop our rune. Let's go over there. Ten deaths. It's not looking good. Not looking good. Alright, so what I'll start doing is making sure that I have 1 cooldown up every single time that crashing wave goes out. Because it shouldn't be ticking twice on me. How is our healer looking? We're good. Everybody's good. Alright. Alright, so again, first ads are up. Let me move over for that crashing wave right over here. And we should be good.
Beware.
Alright, so I went ahead and popped my last stand. You guys see that this one just didn't really hit me like the other one did. So not sure why the other one did tick twice, but we'll have our cooldowns back up as long as we use everything and eat as much rage as we can from here till then. Which is the way we should be playing anyway. That's our current rotation. Generating and eating a ton of rage.
Beware.
Alright, there's the healer being taken down by that spear. Let me go ahead and move this way. Alright, so again, I will face in this direction.
Beware.
And we should be good. There's a crashing wave going off right now. Perfect. I was able to get off my shield wall for that one. And so for the next one, I do have my trinket, but I also have last stand. So we have plenty of things for the next one. I do have to pick up this ad.
Beware.
Alright, there's the last crashing wave going out. And hopefully we get that on the healer. There it is. Perfect. Start casting restoration. Not if you're down. Alright, last set of ads. And there it is. So for some reason we struggled with that probably a little bit more than we should have. This is a pretty good group. But we'll be good now. We'll be good now. You've seen other tanks jump backwards far enough to avoid the crashing wave ticks. Oh, that's also another way you can do it. It doesn't go far out. It doesn't go forward all that much. So yeah, when the cast time starts going off, you could run all the way back. And is everyone else here? You've noticed the trinket procs off of AoE damage. Nice. Alright, so I do want to pull this mini boss way over here, just to make sure that we don't pull like any of those slimes. I do like pulling those slimes, but if they snare you while this arcanist is proccing like big AoE hits, it's just not going to be a good time. Somebody will die for sure to that, and most of the times it'll be you, the tank, because you are guaranteed to get snared. Katie, I really would like to see logs for that trinket. You got me interested in it now, seeing how much it actually procs, and seeing how much it actually heals too, because that's what it does, right? Somebody, it says that somebody comes in from another dimension and heals you. Oof, that demon hunter almost died to the to just the electric AoE from going too close to the Eye of Ajara. Alright, let's take down this arcanist. Heals or absorbs. Oh, okay. I mean, I would also imagine that that trinket can be a little bit more situational, because if you are already at 100% health and it procs a heal, that's a wasted proc. So you have to sit at like 80% or something. Yeah, we killed the first boss, and the second boss is a real test. That's what makes me a little bit nervous about this. But we're here to appease the Ripkey gods, right? So let's give it a shot. Is everybody here? Yeah.
Four, three, two, one.
Destruction.
All right, let's move over to land. Nobody's got the curse yet, so we're doing the easy part right now, and then we'll see once we get to the meat of it. All right, we got two guys up. which is not bad. Let me switch over to them, nuke them down as best as I can. Let's see if I can actually get them
4,
down in a reasonable
3,
amount of time.
2, 1.
Destruction.
We are going to get the move to land. Okay. I was wondering if they were going to Curse of Witch me. I saw that he was counting down. Alright. Come on. We got this. We can take care of the ads a little bit better than we have been, right? We'll see how this goes. Alright, we got decent damage going out. Here are the ads.
Four, three, two, one.
Alright, there's the static Nova, so I want to make sure that nobody boots me off. And then I'm going to be focusing on the ads. The ads are just going to be a big deal right now. We'll see how that goes. I do have the Curse of the Witch, so I can get most of them down. There it is. I don't know why that one didn't get cleaved down. Alright, somebody else did it.
Four, three.
I do have the Curse of the Witch, so let me aim that off and away from everybody. Here we have the stand on land, and then we're gonna have the storm happening relatively soon as well. Oh, that was a really good Curse of the Witch. Nice, nice. Alright, we're focusing ads down now. Perfect. Perfect. No one was stunning those ads to keep them down. Yeah, no, that was not happening. My Curse of the Witch is about to go out, so I won't knock anyone back. Perfect. At least, like, no one's knocking me off the platform and causing me to go down. So that's always a good thing. It's always a good thing when the team doesn't kill you. Alright, here we're gonna have the focused lightning. Oh, speaking of team not killing me, knocked me right into that hurricane. Come on, here we have the Beckon Storm. So I'm gonna pick up all these ads, and let's take these guys out. Oh no, my Curse of the Witch went out right before the ads. Alright. And we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good on this kill. But we did pull extra ads, so we have that to deal with. Not terrible, just because these aren't really bad ads to kill or anything. In fact, we'll get some extra percentage off of this. It'd be nice if we had all of our DPSers up for this. You guys see that this quest keeps popping up? That's why that UI keeps popping up on the side. It's like, come on, you know you want to do the assault. Stop. I'm doing a Mythic Plus. Stepped away for a minute. You shoot for AOTC. No plans for Mythic. Might do some this tier if there's no filler raid. Yeah, if there's no filler raid, I think a lot of people are going to want the Mythic. You just did LFR Hounds. Yeah, you could link your healing to me, Katie. If you do the Warcraft logs. You've sent a message to me before on YouTube, so you can just do it that way. And I'll take a look. That trinket, now it really is interesting to me. No one was stunning the ads. What's up, Federico? How you doing, man? You'll think I'll complete it, but it's a rip key. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Let's pick up this guy. I don't want to pick him up until the seagull is dead because of that. Alright, I'll pick this guy up. And this guy, alright. What's up, Epic? How you doing, man? Have you gotten your plus 15 done for the week? Have you gotten your high level Mythic Plus, man? Gotta get that done. Gotta get that done this week. This is a plus 15 as well, but how much time do we have? Let's see. 14 minutes? You know what? I think you're right. I think you're right. I think it's going to be a rip key. I was going to say I think we might be able to do it, but I actually don't. Not in 14 minutes. Too much trash left to kill. And the other set of crabs is not right here. There it is. Here they come. Here they come. Alright, let me just go ahead and pick up everything. And the winds are going to knock me off of the volcanic, which is perfect, because I didn't want to have to cancel my Neltharian's Fury, which I didn't have to. I'm going to let that seagull bounce around just for a little bit while these ads just go all the way down, and then there it is. I'm going to pick them up now. So the ads, there's only 2 of them up, so now I can pick up that seagull. I'd much rather 1 seagull bounce around rather than 8 crabs. Willing to buy a plus 15 carry? There are plenty of people in LFG that are selling those, to be completely honest. Let's see. Let me pick up these guys and these guys over here. Alright. Look at all this. Look at all the damage. Except now I have all the snares on me. Get rid of this snare. It's not cleansable. You haven't done your plus 15? Your logs aren't working, so you have to just link you from Muscata. Oh, no, you can't. Oh, wait, I can see it from there. Yeah, you can send me a whisper, Katie. I'll take a look at that. Couldn't figure it out? Oh, okay. It's all good. Getting ready to go to work? Oh, man. Federico, how's your progress looking like in Antorus, man? Have you gotten a full clear yet on normal mode? Katie's not helping you? Why is that? Oh, not helping you to do a plus 15? I don't know, Katie, have you done your plus 15 for the week? Have you already cleared out your dungeons? And this guy is down. Let me start pulling something else. Let's see. We've got this guy over here. As well as this red guy. And this red guy is more important because he does do that spray sand that is in a certain direction. Right there, you guys can see that. And that's gonna hurt a lot if anyone is in the way of that. So want to face that away from everyone else. Oh, we got a sandstorm. We got a sandstorm. There's the spray sand off in that direction. And then we should be good to be able to pull the boss, right? Yeah, we're clear. We're clear to pull the boss. Hopefully we don't wipe on it. And everybody's good. Clear all normal. 3 bosses on heroic. Nice, man. You need to give Katie... You need to tell Katie that you'll give her your legendary trinket if it drops from Argus. And then she'll carry you. You need to give her incentive to do the carrying. Alright, nice. We can dodge all the things. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, that poison spit doesn't hit too hard. We had our spell reflect up for it as well. Not too bad. Alright, we should be having the transition very, very, very soon. There it is. Where is he popping out from? I see him. I see him. So I have to jump to this guy and tank him as fast as I can, while everybody else takes out the other guys. So we'll see how long it takes them to take the rest of them down. The rest of the serpentrix, the rest of these snakes. Well, the Arcane Hydra is still up. The Blazing did go down, but that Arcane is still going to be doing a lot of damage. It's not going to be the end of the world if they don't get it down, but they did go and focus it down instead, which is perfect. Not this week yet. You haven't done it this week yet. There it is, Epic. It's your chance. It's your chance to buy the carry. She hasn't done the plus 15 yet. Alright, we should have the transition happening very soon again. Wiping and has about 1%. Ouch! That does feel bad.
Beware.
That's terrible. Oh, here it is. It's just interrupted immediately. There it is. Stop rampaging. Not in my house. You get out of here. Oh, I got it. I was gonna go that way, but we have an ad that way. I don't want to go on that side. I don't want to be the guy who pulls extra ads on the final phase of a boss and wipes the group. Let's not be that guy. Alright, 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 we got this. Come on. Everybody's up. I wonder how our healer's mana is. If he's struggling at all. It doesn't seem like anyone's getting hit too hard, to be completely honest. But somebody did. They're going to pull that. Yep, there it is. I knew it. I knew it. I saw somebody dancing over here, doing all sorts of weird things. And that's what happens. That's what happens when you start doing the rain dance. You get this guy. He pulls. I did interrupt him as well. Try to interrupt that armor shell. This means that we shouldn't need any extra ads with the amount of extra ads that we got with this guy. And yeah, like the blobs or the whatever they were that we got earlier. Like that should be everything we need. Your guild wants you to become their carry hunter for Antorus. You play a hunter? I didn't know you played a hunter. All I know is your mage. But that's it, dude. You need to become the carry. You need to be the carry for them. How's our percentage looking? 68. We'll be good. We'll let these guys... Oh, here it is. They came this way. Come on, come on, come on, come on. These guys do have to get pulled, so we might as well pull them now while we have them here. Because this needs to get done. This is a trash pack that needs to happen regardless. And it's a very easy trash pack because they're all non-elites. There's only one guy in there who stands the test of time, but he'll get taken down pretty easily. So are you gonna be there? Are you gonna be their carry hunter? Oh, your main is Alliance, and you play a hunter. Nice. All of this poison on me. Too much poison. Give me the dispel. Uh-oh. Oh, they hit the snail. I'm not in combat though, but this is about to explode. Alright, we're good. We can get away from it. Let's mount up. Let's move on. The big guys are 5%. And we are going to be... So we're going to be at 86%. Which means we're going to be 6% short? That's really weird. I did not think we were going to need extra mobs. Have I played the expansion of Destiny 2? No, not yet, man. Not yet. Just haven't had the time. My guild raids Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I've been streaming that for you guys lately. So, yeah, I know the expansion came out yesterday, but I've been, you know, still working on boss guides for you guys, and then at the same time, still raiding with my guild. So, yeah, it's been a lot of live streaming. I looked it up, and I've been doing 14 hours of live streaming a week now. So that's pretty good since I'm streaming Tuesday, Thursday. I'm streaming Tuesday, Thursday, and Wednesday, Friday. So every day except for Monday is a stream day now. So yeah, I haven't had too much time for Destiny 2 right now. WoW is still Bay. WoW is still the main game, man. Alright, so we are at 85. We're going to need a little bit more. So let me just pick this guy up, nuke this guy, and we're still going to need just a little bit more even after this guy. But in Destiny 2, my Warlock is not item level, power 295 or something like that, 296, something like that. I forget. But I was getting close to cap. Had I played last week and done my weeklies, I'm pretty sure I would have been capped. If I would have done my weeklies and the raid, pretty sure I would have been capped. I was able to start doing the
Beware.
heroic version of the Nightfall,
Beware.
of the weekly Nightfall, so that really helped out. And yeah, I was able to start doing a lot of things, but had to take a break since Antorus came out. And trying to do all the boss guides for normal and heroic for you guys, as well as some other stuff lined up. So I've been working on the weak auras. I've been doing some log analysis that I need to do anyway in order to keep progressing and in order to know what I'm doing and talking about, how to mitigate things. So trying to keep up with Antorus and provide as much content for you guys as I can. Alright, come on, we got this. We got this. No big deal. There's the ground slam.
Beware.
There's the quake. I'll start moving on over a little bit to the right just to maximize that room for everybody, especially for my melees. I do have 2 melees. Actually 3 melees. So I need to be really careful and really thoughtful about them and where they're going to be placed. We're going to have quake going out right now. There it is. And we move on over again. And then I'll check on the timer right after this, because this is going to be the second to last boss. So we'll see how close or not close we are to a rip key. What's up, Tulip? You were up late and you're already ready to go again? Another day? Just another day grinding? Alright, ground slam. When I see tanks soak ground slam, it makes me feel bad for their healers. And I see that happening a lot. I see a lot of tanks just being like, I'll just stand in this. And in my head it's just very easily avoidable. I don't see any need to kind of stand in it. Alright, we do have some fresh, clean area over here. So let me move over here, close to the exit regardless. And there's the kill. Alright, how much time we're looking at? 2 minutes? It's a rip key. It's a rip key. Blizzard got me. Too many wipes on the first boss. Someone got a 985 item level from this week chest. That's the highest. That's the highest it can be. So they Titan forged all the way to the highest. My weekly chest contained a 970, but the thing is, it's a piece. It's a leg armor. So I can't get rid of my tier piece. Can't get rid of it. So I can't equip that 970. Having the tier pieces is going to be a lot better. Oh, for sure. Thank you, Katie. I'll take a look at that. You just did the first part of LFR on your Fire Mage and it went well until Council. Oh no, Council went bad? What happened in Council? If you continue like this, you'll really take the shape of an undead. Oh, with all of the with all of the content, it's busy. It's busy. It's okay. I make sure to take the time I need for myself. Like this weekend, I unfortunately didn't put out a guide, and that time was spent on this tree. One of those days, and then Christmas shopping and doing other real life things that just need to get done that are also time sensitive. But I'm going to be getting the rest of the guides. I have a recording ready to go for the next boss. I just need to edit everything together. Hopefully I can get a little bit more heroic footage today. But yeah, the next boss guide will be coming out tomorrow before the raid. I want to get 2 done, but I might not get them both done and rendered. Rendering does take about anywhere between maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours for my videos, since I try not to make them too long. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get that all done, but probably not rendered by the time tomorrow's stream comes up. So by tomorrow, you guys will have 1 more boss guide, and while that is rendering, I'll be working on more weak auras. I try to maximize my time. People ran over the mines. Ooh, that's what sucks. That sucks. I was doing a PUG group. For that. It was a normal run, just getting footage on my boomkin for you guys. And somebody, I'm not kidding, there was a rogue, and they said this is the test run. just so that people just so that people just start getting used to the mechanics. And I'm not kidding, there was a rogue who popped sprint and ran over 9 mines on purpose. And then I told the leads, I was like, by the way, this guy is trolling us. He popped sprint and ran over 9 mines, like very deliberately. They were really far away from the boss too. So like, yeah, this person just got the mines and did it on purpose. So they did boot him, and his defense was, I thought you said it was a test run. I wanted to see how much it did. Like, you don't pop 9 mines to see how much they do. That's a wipe. That's a rip raid. Alright, let's avoid this. I'm gonna have the massive deluge going out on me very soon, so let me get away from the group. Have it, you know, hit me over here. Hopefully everybody kind of stays over there on that side so that it only gets cast over here, and then I need to stack up on everybody.
Destruction.
So there it is. I'll run with the wind. The wind just changed. So let me get over back to where my group is, and I need to stack on this. Hopefully, oh, nobody else stacked on us. I mean, I hope they can take down 6%. $960 no reforge. Plus 15 chest plate full crit. Ouch. Yeah, nobody stacked on that. I don't think they're gonna be able to do it. Let me show you guys the pants I got. Look at these. No, it wasn't these. Where are they? Where are they? Here they are. Crit haste. I mean, crit is not very good, but 970. Like, that's really, really good. But yeah, can't equip that. Need my tier set. Alright, hopefully they want to give it another shot. I know quite a few of them were getting frustrated, but let's see. Let's see if they want to go at it again. And this time, stack up. Take care of the last boss. This is a rip key already. That's over by 2 minutes. It'll probably be about 6 or 7 by the time we get the boss down. Sounds like what happened to you. People with speed boost just ran through them. Also kept popping time warp at the beginning of each pull. I mean, popping time warp, you should be using it on the 3rd pod, but if you pop it in the beginning, it's not a big deal on that boss fight. But people popping mines on purpose is terrible. If they're doing it on accident, they just need to pick up on the mechanic and get better. But there were some people we had that were just doing it on purpose. They were just like, let's see how much this does. Stammy pants. Yeah, I mean, the pants aren't bad at all. This is really, really good. But the thing is, I can't drop my tier set. LFR is so frustrating. So many mechanics just ignored. Yes. And the thing is, in the beginning of LFR, so in the beginning of LFR with like Emerald Nightmare, and just in the beginning of LFR in general with Cataclysm, they used to have a lot of the mechanics just omitted. It was like, if you're doing LFR, you won't get, you know, this, you won't get this, that, and that mechanic. You only have to deal with one mechanic. This time around, with this expansion, with this raid, Antorus, almost all of the mechanics are there. Now, they're there in a much lesser sense. They don't do as much damage. They're not as punishing, but a lot of the mechanics are still there. So there's a lot of people out there that only do LFR that are used to only looking out for 1 or 2 things. That's it. They're just used to looking out for 1 or 2 big mechanics, and now you have this raid that is going to have a lot more. It still keeps a lot of the mechanical difficulty. Now you can still you can argue that you can still ignore them, because it's not too terrible the amount of damage that they do. We're gonna have the deluge right after. The deluge is gonna go off on me right now. Let's see. Where is it? Why didn't it get cast? I'm so confused. There it is. That took a while to go off. Man. Alright. When is our next soak? It should be happening. Actually, it should be happening anytime now. The timers are way off right now. But it should be off of cooldown. There it is. Not bad with everybody stacking now. Doesn't instantly one-shot me when everybody stacks for that.
Destruction.
Uh-oh. 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 No, we're good. And then we'll have the damage split happening soon as well. I believe it just went out. No, it's about to. Alright, there it is. Crushing Depths. Let's all stack up again. We also have the bomb happening. So there was the Crushing Depths. Let me move for the big tank hit. I can start rotating cooldowns from here on out to the death. No biggie. And there's the death. There's the kill right here. Nice. It was a wipe though. I mean, it was a rip key. We definitely depleted that time. Or wait, we still need percentage? Yeah, we're at 94. Alright, let's get our percentage done. We're 94, we're 6% short. We had the Pally and the stream do it on Friday. That too. So we've also had, on Friday, we also had somebody do that, where it was a Paladin popped the bubble and went to go pop a ton of mines as well. Alright, let's just pick everything up. At this point, it's just taking care of trash, so it should be relatively easy with the rest of this, but this is absolutely the rip key that the rip gods wanted and needed to give us loot. So hopefully we get some really fat loot from this. What are we missing? 1.5%? There it is. There it is. Let's take care of this guy. Alright, get that stun off, and then I'll have the next stun right now. Ah, there it is. Timer expired. That's a rip key. Interesting thing on council, we got the Admiral again. What do you mean you got the Admiral again? The first week for life. No loot. What are people getting? 945. That's a pretty good mech if you are into crit mastery. 965? Are you kidding me? 965 chest versus mastery? That is insane. That is an insane chest piece. If you do not need your tier set all the time, that is crazy. The Titan Forges. AP? Yeah, all I got was AP. $965 chess piece. The Ripkey gods have to be happy now, right? They have to be. You got Admiral, Engineer, General, back to Engineer. That's how it always works. Yeah, it's a fight that rotates in that order. So it's always going to be Admiral first, and then rotating back around to everything else. But that's the way that they rotate. It doesn't change week to week or anything. It's always going to be that way. All right, we are going to leave that group, and we have half an hour left. I'll let you guys decide. Do you guys want to see me jump into Antorus, or do you guys want to see me do another key? How do you get into Mystic? You're new to WoW. So once you hit level 110 to get into Mythic dungeons, you need to be at least item level. You could get item level 910 very easily. By the way, JD, if you go over to the new area in Argus, so just do the regular storyline. If you do the regular storyline, you're gonna have this teleport right here. So right outside of Dalaran, you're gonna have this teleporter. And if you take that teleporter, you're going to go to this planet, Argus. And if you do all the quests out here, you'll get crystals. And then you can turn in those crystals for gear that's 910. So once you're item level 910 right here, where it says item level, you're at least 910. you can jump into Mythic groups, and you do that by using the Group Finder tool, pre-made groups, and dungeons. And you click Find a Group, and that's it. Once you go to find a group, you just look for whatever you need. You can probably jump into, I would suggest jumping into a +2 first. Just basic +2. It'll be pretty easy for you to jump in there. Go kill Argus Heroic. I can jump into a Heroic Argus Pug. You figure that general stayed until killed? No, they reset. The first pull is what makes you complete the key or not? Yeah, it really is. You've been doing LFRs. You can do LFRs, JD, as long as you do the most recent ones. So you can do the Antorus LFR is going to be really good for you. But like the Tomb of Sargeras LFR might not be the best anymore. Let me see what item level that drops in LFR. I don't remember. 885. Yeah, you're gonna be better off turning in the crystals in Argus. So if you do the Argus gear, you're gonna get item level 910 baseline. So just do that first. Emerald Nightmare. Oh no, don't do Emerald Nightmare, man. Don't do that. That's really old content. Just come over here. You can do all this by yourself too. Like all of these quests that I have over here, I can do them all by myself, and they're gonna give me really good gear. So don't bother with LFR of old content. If you're doing LFR for Antorus, yeah, that's good. But don't do all of the old one. You've been wasting your time. I mean, you're gonna need to slowly work your way up gear, but you can do it a lot faster than you have been. And there you go. Heath can help you out as well. You can add him on your BattleNet, and he is more than willing to help you out. JD, are you playing Horde or Alliance? I need to farm tier 20. Yeah, I need to farm for some better ones. I don't have that at the top list of my priority right now, but I do need to do that. This is 915. I need to get that up. 915. I need to get that up. 920. Not bad. Still need to upgrade that. 920. Not bad. Still need to upgrade it. But trying to wish for those lucky drops. Man, Alliance for EU. Okay. But yeah, you can definitely add Heath, and he'll help you out, man. Any questions you have, he said he's willing to. Let's see if we can jump into an Antorus Heroic. Let's see. Anyone need a tank? They are at Hounds. Hounds would be fun. Fresh. Antorus Heroic tank. Is this a fresh run too? They're not. Do you guys see this? I am zero tolerant for toxicity. I will jump in your soul. I feel like Varamothras needs to say that. I will jump in your soul. Ignore the lockout. Fresh. Heroic Kingaroth. What does Kingaroth drop? Let's see. Kingaroth drops hands. Okay, we can do that. Oh, and a good helmet too. I mean, a good trinket. Good trinket. Let's see. So that's something we need. Heroic Coven. You guys want to see Heroic Coven? That's a tough fight. It got bumped up. So a lot of people that already did it now are having a very tough time trying to get through it. Hounds. I mean, we can do Heroic Hounds. You do need to rotate a lot of cooldowns as a prot warrior, so let me show you guys that. If you're hunting Lego, you can do LFR. Yeah, if you're hunting Lego, do LFR, but the best way of hunting Legos is the invasion points. They get done in like 2 minutes. They get done in like 2 minutes, and you get a chance at a legendary. Alright. So we got into the Hounds group. Let's see. Is there any kind of gear I need to swap out? Because Hounds are a lot of magic damage. They're very spiky. I want really big cooldowns. I want to be able to deal with that as best as I can. What else can I swap out? Leviathan's Hunger would be good. So let's equip Leviathan's Hunger and my other trinket to kind of soak everything. 8 stacks is the max. So I can pop this trinket at 8 stacks and keep rotating all of my other cooldowns. Should be good. So the US realm is the dark side? King Garoth drops the cool stuff. Yeah, that tanking trinket is nice, but we got into that. We got into the Hounds group. I do want the Hounds trinket regardless. It would be a really good second trinket to use right now during guild progression because my co-tank has it and he wants to use it as well. I feel confident to jump into any boss. Yes, I do. Alright, there's our summon. Let's jump in. What was the tanking trinket that dropped last night that I told Katie about? Oh, that's the one that drops from Portal Keeper. Let's see. This is the one that we were talking about. Rift World Codex. I don't think it's that amazing. But apparently it procs pretty good. Alright, let me see. So, I'm gonna be on Shadow Dog. Why? Why am I on Shadow Dog? JD, thank you for the subscription, man. I appreciate it. We have the Monk tank. I'd be better on the Fire guy. Okay, they want a Discord. Let's go ahead and join them. Alright. Hey, how's it going? I don't hear them. I don't know if they're talking. There it is. You want to do tanking and healing too. What's the best way to prep for these bosses? Just watching boss guides. I have the first 4 boss guides up right now. First 4, yeah. Or the first 3? No, I think I have the first 4. Let me check. Yes, I have the first 4 boss guides up right now. I'm working on the Iminar boss guide and the Kingaroth ones next, and then I'll be getting Iminar after that. And yeah, watching boss guides is going to be your best bet. No, the BNet. I don't know if BNet friends cross US EU. I know the they want me on Shadow Dog. I guess I'll be on Shadow Dog. It's fine. Alliance is the light? No. For the Horde. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this tanking stuff. This tanking situation. Where is the other tank? Oh, he's sitting right in the middle. Alright. Alright, they want me on Shadow. It's fine. Don't the chest and the world bosses on Argus have a legendary chance as well? I think so. I believe so. You tanked heroic hounds and barely survived. When do you need to pop your magic damage? So, in heroic mode... Oh, hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm on fire. Cool. There's also a snack cauldron. So yeah, on heroic mode, your debuffs stack up. And they're going to stack up to 8 before they fall off. So on heroic mode, what you need to do is these debuffs are going to start hurting after 4. You need to rotate your cooldowns for stack 5 through 8. So that means that you can pop Spell Reflection on number 5, then like Demo Shout on number 6, Last Stand on 7, and then Shield Wall on 8. And if you're running anger management, why are we pulling? There's no dogs here. Oh
5,
man. Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So okay, so I'll show you my debuffs right now. You'll start seeing how I'm rotating things. So the other Hound is at 100 energy, so I'm gonna pop my Berserker Rage right now because I only need to save it for 66. So let me show you guys this. So you guys see one stack of the debuff right now. Not a big deal. I'm about to take the second one right now. Where's the second stack? There's the second stack. You can also crit block these stacks, so make sure you use Neltharian's Fury as needed. I'm about to get a third stack very, very soon. I'm going to start saving my Berserker Rage at this point for that 66, and once I start getting above 5, I'm going to have to be really careful with how I use my cooldowns.
Beware.
So here's the my stacks just fell off because it is the beginning of the pull, so I'm okay. I'll be good now. I don't have to worry about too much right now. I do want to reset my Berserker Rage just in case. Alright, so my Berserker Rage is all reset just in case. There it is. I'm going to need my Berserker Rage right now. Let me go ahead and pop that. So I'll immune my own fear. I'm about to get my third stack. But yeah, anything above 4, I need to start rotating cooldowns. Need to start getting used to it. Whether it's my Trinket, whether it's Last Stand, Shield Wall, whatever it is. I normally pop, I normally use 2 tanking or 2 on-use Trinkets for this boss. Just because of how hard this is going to be hitting. So let me go ahead and try to crit block this one. Nice. Okay.
Beware.
You guys see how low I'm getting here. I mean, this is dangerous how low I'm getting here. I don't know why everybody died. So I went down just because everybody else was dying. Oh, why are the dogs so far apart? The dogs were way too far apart. Way too far apart. Where are the raid markers? Yeah, that's way too far. Yeah, I don't know why those guys were so far apart. What are you with your life doing? The Trinket actually heals for quite a bit. Yeah, I still need to see those procs, see how much it does. Alliance will get the cool race with the Void Elves. Yeah, I'm a little jealous. I'm a little jealous. Those Void Elves do look really cool. Should have been Horde, I agree. It was a bit, you were a bit spacey by the end of last night's stream. Yeah, 4 AM, I bet. Rip Ray, nobody joined me for that purple circle. I don't need anyone to join me for the purple circle because as a warrior I have Berserker Rage. So Berserker Rage does immunity to a fear. Oh, a ton of people left. What are we looking like now? 235. Jeez. Man, everybody left after. Although I don't know how many wipes this group has already. Could be already quite a few wipes. Alright, filling out the rest of the group right now. But yeah, nobody needs to join me for the purple circle as long as I have Berserker Rage ready to go. So I hold on to it. Looks like you made it back in time for a rip raid. Yep. Yeah, you did. Yeah, these markers are way too far apart. Can I mark? I can mark. Let's mark. Oh no, this again? I kept having issues with marking yesterday. Yep. Looks like I'm not going to be able to mark. Let me do a reload UI. That Pug life. Yeah, oh, let me go back to explaining how to tank the fire ad, or the fire boss. So, stacks above 4, make sure you have a cooldown up. So you can do Spell Reflect, Demo Shout, Spell Reflect, and then Last Stand or Shield Wall, whatever it is you have. And since you have anger management, by the time you start getting to 5 stacks again, you're going to have all those cooldowns back up again. So you should be good to go to be able to rotate those cooldowns on command. If you start getting nuked really badly, you should have one extra one. So notice how on that last one I gave you the chance of last stand or shield wall. You should be able to have any of those at your disposal for in case things just get really, really bad on a lighter stack. So let me see. Let's do this here and do this here. No, is it not working? Nope. Nope, things are not loading. RIP. Oh, there it is. It did work. Nice. Let me also move this guy right here. Alright. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit better. It's going to be a little bit closer. Ignore that message? What message, Epic? That assault is still showing up. Yeah, it is. See this? Make it go away, Blizzard. Why? Why is it just constantly there? A DK would be fine on fire or better for purple. So the best thing you can have on fire is a warrior because they can pop their own fear. That being said, if you do not have a prot warrior, you have to, or you should get a tank with really good mobility. So what they need to do is when they get that debuff, what they need to do is run to the range group, stack, let that fear get split, and then run back. Now ideally they don't want to stack, so let's say I'm tanking and the tank is in this, the boss is in this direction. I want to tank off to the side so that everybody runs into the corner of the circle because I don't want everyone else to get cleaved. If everybody else gets one of those cleaves, they're dead. So you have to be really careful how you stack, which is what makes warrior tanking the fire boss so easy, that you don't need anything. You just stay there by yourself. You missed the rip keys? Yeah, you did, New Era. We did, how many keys did we do today? 4 or 5? This one was a rip key. That took 42 minutes, and I think that was it. Everything else was within time, I think. I think even the Black Root Hold was within time. But we did quite a few plus 15s. You've tanked both in the way you said, splitting the DPS. Yeah, so if you're gonna be, if you don't have a prot warrior, something else you can do as well is assign like 2 or 3 melees to hit fire and then the rest on shadow, and these 2 or 3 melees will just stack up on the tank when that debuff goes out. You probably want 3 just in case one of them gets a debuff, where the fire debuff. So yeah, for the fear they can stack up. WoW is litty. What are the affixes? The affixes this week are Raging, Volcanic, and Tyrannical. So with Raging, don't pull anything crazy. Keep your pull to about 5 mobs or so, because too many Raging mobs will kill you. Volcanic, don't stand on anything. And Tyrannical, watch out for big boss abilities. So all you really need to do is keep your pulls down to less than 5. Watch out for big boss abilities. Don't stand in the fire. Not a bad week to push for a plus 15, to be completely honest. Your tank partner is a prot warrior, so you'll let him tank fire and you go purple? Yes, that's exactly what you should do. And then the tanks don't even need to move. So on purple, everybody should stack on you. And then on fire, the prot warrior should be able to just solo and stand there. What are you doing with your life message? Oh, it was your phone. Got it. I was like, why, what are we doing with our life? Alright, let's see. What's going on here? 2, 3, 10. We should be good. Probably going to need a summon or 2, but we have warlocks. What are you doing with your life? That's the message. So yeah, heroic Fellhounds aren't going to be the end all be all, but they do hurt. They hit a lot, especially once your stacks start going above that 4 threshold. Alright, last person needs to load in, and then we'll be good. Oh, we're getting an extra healer. 2 410. I mean, not a bad choice. This fight does have a lot of AoE damage, so getting an extra healer is definitely good. I feel like a lot of the Antorus fights have a lot of AoE damage. So we have a fight like this with a lot of AoE damage, and we have to, what other fights do we have? High Command can do a lot of raid-wide damage depending on how many mines are stepped on. Portal Keeper definitely has a lot of AoE damage. ENR is just really split up, but the damage isn't too bad on ENR. And then Iminar is going to have a lot of raid-wide damage if people are triggering anything red. Anything red being triggered is AoE damage. Kingaroth is the one that is a little bit lighter on the heals at this point. Varamothras is easy on heals because you can only receive healing at a certain point, like for the tank debuff. Once they get the debuff, there's no use in healing someone who's at 50% but has a debuff, so you really need to watch it, but not a lot of healing. Coven, it depends. Normal Coven, not bad. Heroic Coven, you need all the heals. You need every healer to pick up everything. Agrimar is not too bad on healing, and Argus is intense on healing. Ranged on Fire Dog, melee on Shadow Dog. It really does not matter how we split it up. Run fire out of the group, stack on shadow, dodge fire, move away from spheres and beams. All in yelling. All caps. Alright. Let's tank this. Ranged on fire. I told him that HP is shared. And it doesn't matter what they damage. And it's like, no. Ranged on fire. It matters that the melee is on shadow. Yeah, that's the only thing that matters. Everybody can go on shadow though.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Normally what I'll do when I join a PUG is assign one healer to me on the fire, and that's it. Just keep one healer on me, and that's all I need to do. Besides that, all the DPS, everybody else can pretend that there is no fire ad. Like they can all just pretend that there is no fire boss. And so I handle the fire guy, assign one healer to me to specifically keep me up when those stacks are getting high. Oh, that hurts. That hurt a lot. It was only the second stack too. But it's a lot of raid-wide damage going out right now, and I'm staying low. So I was staying at like 60%. And so that hurt way too much. That hurt way more than it should have. I'm gonna hold on to Berserker Rage at this point, just because of that fear that's gonna be coming out very soon. So I am gonna get my stacks to drop right here because my mob did get to 100 energy. But we are gonna be getting the shadow guy is gonna be reaching that 66 to apply that fear to me. So holding on to this in case I need to use it. If I don't, then I'll be using it for rage for myself. Alright, I popped my healing trinket. There it is. The reason why I saved Berserker Rage, to get immune to that. I am going to be taking this fire debuff, so let me just go ahead and pop Spell Reflect just to avoid burst. And taking the 4th stack, so now the stacks are going to start getting heavy. Now it's going to start getting real heavy. Let's see, Burning Maw is happening in 2 seconds. Let me crit block it. And there was the crit block on that, so that's good. Mitigating that as best as I can. 6-1 is going to come up right now, so let me pop Last Stand, because that's going to be doing a ton of damage to me. And then 7th one is going to go out. I will be popping Shield Wall. So there's my Shield Wall going up, because that's just going to be a ton of damage. And then for the 8th one, I do have my new tanking trinket that I'm going to be using that absorbs 20 million damage. Let's go ahead and pop that. There's the absorption. No big deal. And now my stack should drop after 8. So there it is. We're about to get that 100 energy on the Firehound. So there is me using my cooldowns at this point. There's a Weight of Darkness. Oh no, it's gonna go off 1 second after my stuff. Oh no, this fear. It can be cleansed. It can be cleansed. Nope, I'm down. I'm gonna go down to this. Not enough heals on me. That was my bad. We'll do the. It is time to do the giveaway. So let's just go ahead and do that. The trinket is just nuts. No, this is. No, we'll go ahead and do the giveaway at this point. We have a few B-reses, but no B-reses. So we'll just go ahead, do the giveaway. I will be streaming tomorrow, by the way, and tomorrow I will be doing heroic with my guild, so that should be going a lot better. And I do stream at nights now, Tuesdays and Thursdays. That happens from 5 p.m. Pacific to 8 p.m. Pacific, so you guys can join me. Rip Raid? Yeah, Rip Raid. What trinket do I have? I have the trinket from Agrimar. I'll show you right now when I hop on over. Let me start the giveaway. Alright, so starting the giveaway, if you guys want to see the inventory for the giveaway, join my Discord. Go ahead and join my Discord whenever you do want to see that inventory. But you guys can absolutely type in the word giveaway, win a free non-combat pet. If you guys were just here for the Rip Raid and the Rip Keys, thank you guys for joining me. There wasn't too much Antorus today because I have been doing that Tuesday and Thursday. So if you guys want to see more Antorus, you guys can check out my guild progression. Or Friday. Friday we will be running normal Antorus. So if you guys want to join on a normal Antorus run, be sure to be here on Friday. Make sure to be here on Friday. Does the Firehound deal more damage to the tank than the purple? I think it's about the same. Because I know the purple, I've only done purple. So I've never tanked Shadow. But the Shadow tank gets stacks as well. So since the Shadow tank is going to be stacking up, I'm pretty sure the only difference is the Fire guy does a frontal cleave and the Shadow guy does not do the frontal cleave. But I'm pretty sure the damage is the same. So yeah, you have to just rotate your cooldowns at that point. And also if you want, JK Penny, if you join my Discord, there is an FAQ section where I show my characters. You can check out my logs. And if you are interested in viewing all the logs, they're all there for both my Boomkin and my Warrior. So you can go ahead and see all the logs there and see what kind of active mitigation I have up for every single hit, because it's very important that you have active mitigation up. It's the only thing that's going to get you past Fellhounds, because the amount of spike magic damage you're taking is insane. If you didn't rotate cooldowns, you would go down. Oh, and Joshua, let me show you what trinket I'm talking about. Oh, I can't. I don't have the adventure guide. Hold on, let me look it up. I'll look it up. And while I run over to the Orc starting zone, Agrimar, you and me, Max, let's fight it out. Your code tank took 1.2 deeps and it was only a 981. Oh, you're taking a 1.2 million DPS per second in. Oh, that's crazy. Three-way fight. I know what you're talking about now. It's the one that you're aiming for on your Guardian. Yeah, it's a big bubble. Let me see. Where is the loot table? I don't see the loot table. NPC, Agrimar. The Smoldering Titan Guard. So, Joshua, that is, I mean, you said you already know, but that's the one I have, and I think I have it 935. So, I did get it a little bit upgraded. Mine absorbs 19.2 million. So, let me see. Item level 935. Yeah, 19.2. So, I have it at item level 935. Just for fun, Epic is going to win. But yeah, if you guys are here to join me for Tuesdays and Thursdays, you can see my guild runs and how we progress through it. So far, we have normal down to 1 night of farming. So last night, we full cleared normal. We did 1 boss in heroic, and so tomorrow is going to be all heroic. Let's see how far we can get in all heroic. But yeah, that's how the guild runs are going to be for a little bit. It'll be 1 day just clearing all of normal and then jumping into heroic and progressing. I don't know how long it's going to take us to get AOTC. I hope not too long. I think our biggest struggle is going to be Coven. For sure, our biggest struggle is going to be Coven because of the amount of insane healing it requires. So that's going to be our biggest roadblock. I feel it. You got the exploding shield trinket on your DK. Nice. It's a good trinket, especially when you're going to be taking that big spike damage. That trinket's really good to use. Let me also link my logs, just in case you guys don't have Discord and you want to see how I'm dealing with taking the damage. Uh-oh, I got stuck. Pretty sure the fire deals more damage. It looks like the Firehound dealt 1.2 million damage per second, and your Kotek only took 100k. Oh, okay. So these are my generic logs. So you guys can take a look there. And then, let me see. Fellhounds. And I will look at the parse with my guild. Still running back. Epic! Epic, congratulations, man. You win. You want to go tank something now? Damage taken. By the way, Epic, can you log on right now, or would you have to log on later, by the way? Bots love Epic. Epic has won the WoW token. Yeah, so if we look at my my log for the Fellhounds, I was taking 1.2 damage per second, 1.2 million damage per second, and my Kotank was taking 800k. So yeah, I do take a lot more. And the main thing that hits me the most, you're gonna see, is Smoldering, which, yeah, that's gonna be the big AOE. The frontal cleave, the application is called Burning Maw, but the actual mob has that smolder going on at the exact same time. So yeah, that does a ton of damage. Epic, are you able to log in right now? Log on later? For sure. For sure, Epic. Alright, so we are going to hold on to Epic's prize. I'm going to be logged in right here for later on that he can log on. So send me a whisper, Epic, whenever you are ready, and I'll go ahead and let everybody know what you won. Maybe I'll post it to Twitter. And then remove that. So yeah, you guys can join me on Discord. I won't be in there right now, but since I am doing a lot of pugging and getting a lot of footage, I will be in that Discord. You guys can chat with me. There's already been a few people that chat with me in terms of doing their own streams and what software they need, how I separate my audio from Discord to stream to everything, how I record, anything like that. If you guys have any questions for tanks, anything, just let me know in the Discord, or you guys can send me a private message on YouTube, hit me up on Twitter. You swear he needs to be disqualified? Oh, man. Yeah, so if you guys are not aware, I am streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday now. So Tuesday, Thursday is 5 to 8 p.m. Pacific, and Wednesday, Friday is 11:30 to 3 p.m. Pacific. And on Friday, we do the viewer raid. So if you guys want to take part in joining me in Antorus, right now it is Horde, while I focus on my Horde tune to get all the loot I can on him. So that is my main. So right now it's Horde. As soon as I gear up my alliance and catch up, then it'll be on Alliance as well. But if you guys want to join us on Friday, last week we did 6 out of 11 bosses, so that's some free tier set. If you guys have any alts or your mains that you want to bring, go ahead and bring them. Too shy to use your actual voice? I'll be in there on Friday as well. For the Friday runs, we can be using our Discord as well. You'll be late, but save me a healing spot? For sure. No DPS for you? You sure? You sure? Your Shadow Priest spec is doing real good. I forgot to do the traditional dance-off. Alright guys, thank you guys for stopping by. Honestly, your support means a lot. All the patrons, sponsors, donators, people who just stopped by, share with your guilds. Even if you're a subscriber and you watch my content that I put out. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for being very active in the chat and keeping me busy, explaining things to you, asking all of the questions. There's some questions that I don't even think about, so thank you for asking all the questions. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you guys later.